Everyone roll me a d20.
Last time was low, I think, for starting.
Correct. Last time we were low to high, so this time we will be high to low.
Damn it, Maeve, with your 60.
Kruger and Glizik roll again.
Yeah.
Get my timer ready. All right, first one up looks like Mr. Vallis. Go ahead and roll me a 1d17, sir. You want low for you, because that's the older stuff. Alrighty, Vallis. Vallis, you have 1 minute to tell me what is Kruger's father's name.
Zug Zug of the Great Clan Zug.
That would be incorrect, sir. Miss
Does anyone know
Zakara.
that?
It was told at least once. Zakara, 1d16, please. This is bullshit. Why does she always get questions about herself?
Because we get the hard one.
So vain. You
No
probably think
shit.
This question is about you.
She's a cat.
Zakara, you have 1 minute to tell me what is Ferris's thief name.
Ghost.
That is correct.
You like that, son? That's why you get the easy ones.
Alrighty, Kruger, 1d15.
You suck.
No, you suck. Alright, I think you guys have had this one before. Kruger, you got 1 minute to tell me who is the king of Kragenkor, the Dwarven Kingdom.
I can hear you scrolling.
Oh, where's the fuck to go? Okay. King Stormbreaker.
That is adequate. King is not his name, but
They're not on a first name basis, I guess.
no, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Orc and a dwarf. I'm sure they get along great.
Yeah. Glizik, 1d14.
Thanks, so.
A foe. Glizik, you have 1 minute to tell me who was the leader of the Hobgoblins.
Thundar. But it was spelled not like the barbarian. It was Thundar.
That is not correct.
Thundar. Very early in the campaign, when we went out to Philosopher's Stone.
I think he's looking for the hobgoblin camp that had the green dragon in it.
First of all, Thundar was an orc.
Can you specify which hobgoblins you're talking about, sir? There've been two, I suppose.
Well, no, he was an orc.
It is the earlier one.
He was an orc. And
Valorant.
I am
Valorant.
Who?
The green dragon. I'm trying to definitely a V word. Which set of hobgoblins do you want?
The one that was attacking the Catfolk village.
Jarthul. It's a V name. It's a green dragon. It sounds like Valerian or something to that effect.
That's going to be a 0 point, sir. Someone got this before and got the green dragon part, so they got half points there, so you're not going to get it again.
No, that was me.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I've had this question. It's my third time.
Wow.
We just keep repeating questions over and over again that we don't know the answer to.
And then Raz, 1d13.
Weren't you the one who put up the poster?
What poster? The ones around town?
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't name the green dragon.
All right, Razavir.
And no, it says it in there under the leadership of Kruger, the Slayer of Vandahar.
There you go.
That's... All right, you did that one, did that one. All right, let's go with this one. Razavir, you have 1 minute to tell me, what did Galgrim find in the woods while waiting for Kruger's duel?
What did he find in the woods?
He and Glizzik ran off together. And it's not a good time.
I do not know. I
Alrighty.
do not seem to have the notes on that. They went out into the woods and had a little heart to heart. That's about where that ended.
Alrighty. Alright, the party got 2 points this evening. Pop open the rewards if you wish to spend anything.
My pitch is an extra hero point for everyone, being that we're currently in the middle of an encounter.
Sure, I could use some more depression in my life.
I think that's all we really need right now. Let's build our numbers up again. We can do some good stuff.
Yep, sounds good.
Alrighty. Everyone may put a total of 2 hero points on your character sheets. And then who would like to do a recap? Not Raz.
Oh, pick me, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay. First thing we did was set up the fund for the ship, where we all chipped in 20 gold each. so that we can use stuff for quartermaster and captain, and we picked people to be quartermaster and captain. Then we flew from our city to Port Keir along the southeasterly coast from where we started. We got there on the 5th day after not much. We had a little bit of weather, and then it cleared up really nice towards the end. And we were supposed to be doing crafting on the boat, maybe. We retconned Galgren teaching Glizik water breathing spell before we left, and I paid the 6 gold to learn it. It's important because when Valis scryed on Kanye, we found out that she's being kept at the bottom of the sea about 3 hexes east from Port Keir in the ocean. Apparently the slavers out there come to the surface to buy slaves and keep them in a big bubble on the ocean floor. It was something like Sea Mother's Grotto. Does that sound right?
Yes.
All the party members present agreed to start the ship fund. We haven't did that. Blah, blah, blah. We spent most of the session talking a bit of investigation in the town of Port Keir, about the sea grotto where the slaves are. Also, the sea god Procan is the main god in the town. The last hour of play was us doing the first round of combat by dropping in on the one ship we saw parked, where the sea grotto people come to the surface to buy their slaves. The park ship was named the Dead Meat, and it's the old boat that Kruger was held on before. We all jumped off the ship, which was parked 300 feet above the normal boat we were attacking. Most used snap leaves or feather fall, while invisible, something like that, to safely drop down the 300 feet. Lizik and Velis caught the dead meat on fire with their initial fireballs, and one in the center of the ship and one on the front on the prow, which were in the ballista that could have shot into our ship. Kruger punched the head off one sailor, and Zakara skewered another one on the way down. Valis and Raz are still descending like Mary Poppins at this point, but invisible until they attack. With the other 3 of us were on the stern of the deck of the enemy ship. I don't think any of us were harmed yet.
They got so much bigger. And I'm harmed. I have 1 point of damage from using my
Zakara's
net.
harmed as well.
Well, that's from taking mutagens.
Why are you hurt so bad, Zakara? Did I hit you once or twice?
I don't think so.
I blame Snowball for scarring her as a child.
Oh shit, that is a lot of damage.
Maybe I did get hit.
22 is from the mutagen. The rest of that's got to be from something else.
Well, I mean, I'm only down.
Could be from the giant pirate standing right next door. You weren't hurt when we started the combat, so it's got to be from just the mutagen and then damage.
I guess so.
Yeah, because she went after all the spells went off.
Well, I think like 2 of them ended up going after she killed one, and Kruger killed one.
Yeah.
I know one that went after me missed.
Oh well, alright. We will pick up with crew member 32, who's down on the main deck. Also, to answer one of your questions, Glizik, from last time, those 2 amphibious creatures that jumped back into the water are roughly 40 feet down.
So we can't hit them with spells because we can't see them.
Oh no, you can still see them. It's only 40 feet now. It's starting to get. I mean, depends. You know how much deeper they go, but
I'm just figuring like 10 feet is about as far underwater as you can actually see anything in the sea. And if
depends.
we're away from them at an angle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we probably can't shoot anything at them really, or cast spells unless it's on their, not sure where they are, you know.
Some spells can still hit them. Depends on what the spell is. Like direct, like magic missiles could hit them, stuff like that. But all right, crew member 32. Damn it. He runs under kind of where you guys are up on the thing. I can't put him in there. And that's all the farther he can get on his turn. Alright, crew number 4. There we go. Okay, that's their go. Crew 20. They make it up to the aft castle. That guy moves up there. All right. Next round. Top of the line, Glizzik, you're up.
Okay. So the reason why I was asking, because I'd like to move up to like the rail so I can see the guys, because this would be looking out to the starboard side of the ship where the amphibious humanoids are.
Correct.
Spell's got a range of 50, and it's a 15-foot burst. I'd like to be able to hit both of them. Do I
That
need to move
is
forward, west?
that is just enough range.
Okay. To get both?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you're about 15 feet up from the water there. Probably more like 10, but yeah, I'll say you're close enough.
Okay, the spell is called Dehydrate, which is going to be great on an aquatic humanoid.
Go ahead and target him.
Target. Action button.
I think you got him. Yep, you got him.
Okay, DC Fort Save 29.
I don't think that's going to happen, but
let me read the spell first, because this one I think is they get persistent damage. I just have to see if they also get enfeebled with the fort saves. You stir the inner fires while in the area, driving out moisture. All creatures in the area take, normally, if it was a first spell, it would be 1d6. Because this is fifth, it's 7d6 persistent fire damage with a basic fort save. Semicolon. Creatures within the water or plant traits get a result 1 degree of success worse than they are rolled. They don't have a trait for water or plant, I'm assuming?
no, they have amphibious, which is not water
Right.
or plant.
It's not like a water elemental or something like
Correct.
that. Okay. The spell ends for a creature when its persistent damage ends. Okay, so a creature affected by dehydrate attempts an additional fort save at the end of each of its turns before rolling to recover from the persistent damage. It can forgo this additional save if it took an action to consume water viscerally.
Okay.
So if they waste an action, then they can try and, get a better thing.
All right, so go ahead and hit him for the fort save, because that's what, enfeebled?
The first fort save, I'm guessing, is for half damage initially on the persistent fire damage.
There is no save on persistent damage.
Okay, so that's just for the fort save initially to see if they're enfeebled.
Ooh, they rolled good too. Look at that.
Yeah.
They didn't succeed, but they rolled good.
So failure is they are enfeebled 1 till the end of its next turn.
Yep, go ahead and tag them.
Should let me do both at the same time, right?
Well, you have them both targeted too, yes. Vanguard doesn't have a snap leaf.
Okay, got them both tagged. Are you ready for persistent fire damage?
Did you enfeeble them?
I enfeebled them. It's in the chat.
Yep, I'm looking. Where'd they... Oh, there they are. How? Yep, I see it. Then tag them with persistent damage.
Done.
So it doesn't hurt them this round, but when they go again...
Yep. I'm going to keep up the spell and not get rid of it so I can actually hit them for damage when it needs to. Or
Gotcha.
saves and stuff, because they're going to actually do saves later.
Gotcha. Okay.
Cool, but I'm done. 1 to move, 2 to cap.
Yep.
I love that spell, guys. 76
right.
fire damage.
Crew 34 is up top. They will target Zakara. Let me see. I need to see, what did they turn these guys into? Okay.
These are
Actually,
like big groups of them, right? Not
yes.
individually.
No,
Okay.
these are large
I
groups.
didn't like miss it in a large spell or something.
Pirate
Where
giants.
the hell's Kruger at? Where you at, Kruger?
I don't
He
know.
was where I
swimming
was.
in the massive.
He was right north of me where I started.
You fell.
See, do you see the blood? The blood's where he was to the left of that because that was the guy he killed.
So he
Yeah,
was like
there you go.
there.
Yep.
Oh, I
He-
took
he-
you off. I took you off the combat tracker when I was fixing your spell thing, when your save thing. Okay. Well,
He's just invisible.
No, he's not. Let's see. I do not have reach on this, so I cannot attack Kruger. So it's just Sakara, and that's it, because Raz and Valis are falling.
Like 200
So-
feet up.
Fallen.
Yep. All right, Zakara, take this. Well, actually, make a save, Zakara. Reflex.
Remember, you're a named character. They're just fodder.
Are you happy with that?
No.
Okay, spend that hero point and roll that 1.
Complete the cycle.
Don't roll a 1.
I hope she does, but I also hope she does.
So you can see what happens.
Hey, it's a 1 and a 0.
All right, you did better. All right, that is a success. That is actually it doesn't matter for this. That it's actually a critical success, but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Well, for the crit, it didn't. Okay, I need to give you some hit points back.
Pop
There you go.
evasion, you'll be fine.
I gave you 9 hit points back because you were saving for half the damage.
Why doesn't it matter that it's a crit?
Because the way troops work, it's not like a spell.
If they're anything like a swarm, then there's some differences.
Yeah, basically that's what they are. All right, Raz, you are falling. You have 3 more turns till you land.
Oh fuck.
Anything
that
you
was
wish to
far
do?
up the initiative. Yes.
Oh yeah,
But last time I think I pulled out it was a mist form.
I believe so. Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and check that.
Okay, that's 1 action.
Second action, I'm going to. Oh hey. Second action, I'm gonna draw, and then third action, drink a cheetah's elixir.
So you can
And a
fall
cheetah.
faster.
No. Okay, I will put those effects on me. Mist form and elixir. You can continue on.
I would like
Alrighty.
all the potions.
You can't counterspell alchemy.
I can counterspell your forms though. I just need to force feed this to you, Kruger. Have you ever tried to
Alright.
force feed a bear?
Valis, you're up. You are also falling with feathery lightness.
I want to set the world on fire.
This isn't Fallout.
Only way to be sure.
I can make it fall out.
Say just a couple of big ass nukes and we can change it.
So you're dropping a fireball on the back.
Yep. If the Skaven can make a nuke, I can make a nuke.
Not sure that follows.
Ergo, he is
And you're
Skaven.
dumber than a rat.
Have you know those engineers are really fucking smart?
Come on, Valis, cast cast your wall of force and cut the boat in half, just like you did last time.
Force cage.
That's it, force cage.
I have to cast Destroy Boat.
You don't have that spell yet. All right, go ahead and cast your spell.
Isn't that just force cage?
I believe so.
Oh,
Ooh, look at that critical success. Roll your damage. What level are you doing this? Oh, level 5.
Better than my 12-point fireball last time.
Actually, it's funny because last time you threw a fireball, it was 29 points as well. All right, so your fireball goes down there, slams into him. That is crew 20. Where is he? Okay, and they take an extra 10 points of damage. They did not put it in there. All right. That is 2 actions for that, sir.
You already know the third action.
What, shield? Yeah. You in yet, Galgrim? Nope.
It's doing the stupid, like, taking 20 years to load shit.
Well, that's because you haven't played for like a month and a lot of things have changed.
Hey, Valis, if you ever find a spell that's 1 action, you can do both the shield and also the cloak for the dueling cape.
All right. Dead Meat Crew 12.
Real quick, Zargan, I'm having a hard time
Yes, sir.
finding where this new activity stuff is. Because it's not on actions anymore, right?
No.
It's under, so
Activation.
there's nothing under alchemical. Hang on. Okay, yeah, there's nothing under wonders either. Do I have to do that for myself?
Hold on. I think you still have to do it from actions.
Well, I'm looking at actions. There's, because I got Mistform
Yeah,
already on the
it's
button
there.
right now. It's just
I
the
th-
star button. 'Cause that's the only ones I
Down
can
at the
see.
bottom where it says display, click that from min actions to show all actions.
Oh, okay. Ah, gotcha. All right. Thank you.
Now all the new stuff I'm making, I'm putting them all the effects on one button, so when you click the apply all, it'll actually apply all of them. But a lot of the older stuff haven't been fixed.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for you using your own stuff, Raz, you'll still use actions for a while. Everyone else who grabs your stuff and puts it on their sheet and uses it themselves, theirs will be under activities.
Got it. Yeah, I was
Just
looking
because
under
yours are like spells, but when
Yeah.
they take them, it's like an item.
Yeah, I was looking under activities before, but then I didn't see the button under actions. So
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
probably
we could put them under activities for you. But you'd have to do
I
the same thing they do and just drag them to your inventory when you make them.
I mean, I prefer actions. It's just how I've been using it the whole time.
Yeah, okay.
anyway.
Yep. That probably won't change for a while. So, all right, Galgrim. Who would like to give Galgrim a 30-second recap of what's going on?
Did you read the message I sent you in Discord or not, Mystic?
I skimmed it a week ago.
Okay. It's still the same thing that was what I read for the recap tonight. Long story short, we're fighting Kruga's old ship, the Dead Meat, right now. And we're on the way to try and save the troll girl, Kane.
We're
Oh,
here for
nice.
Here for Kruger's
the-
friend, and we found Kruger's past.
Yeah, and we're going to have to go underwater with water breathing to get to it because it's down in the bottom of the sea where they're keeping her. So we
Good thing I had a chance to prep my spells before this.
we ODST
You will.
dropping on the ship right now and fighting large pirates, which are actually swarms.
You had me at ODST dropping.
Yep. Enjoy.
All right, Galgrim. First question. I asked you a week ago. You didn't answer. Do you want to donate $20 like everyone else did to the ship fund?
Sure.
All right.
20 gold.
Go ahead and mark 20 gold off your sheet, Galgrim.
Okay.
Galgrim, go ahead and prep your spells as if it was a new day because you would have prepped before this. So you kind of know it's probably... You don't really know what you'll be fighting because they don't know about the ship or nothing at this point, but you do have a good idea you're going underwater.
Okay.
And there'll probably be combat. Imagine that.
Gotta find the new where we prep our spells at.
Still under actions.
Actions.
Oh,
Just,
forgot to remind you guys, make sure you open up your actions and your activity tabs pretty much as soon as you log in because it takes a moment for those to load. And then as long as you don't close your character sheet, the once it's loaded, it you flip between them, it runs quick.
I was gonna say Mystic. I said your actions is all your spells, your activities is right above it on tabs is everything else. So
Yeah,
all the
you haven't.
items and things.
He hasn't been here at all since we upgraded. Has he?
They
I
switched to a
I
new
was here for
expansion.
I was here once.
Okay. So just go ahead and let me know when you have your spells done. Take a minute. You don't need to super rush it. If anyone wants to go get a drink or take a bio break, now's the time.
How come it gets named after him?
Everybody needs a break from me now and then, Naughty. That's why.
Like a bio break. Just gonna put in chat. I have a feat. It's called Goblin Scuttle. That's the one that lets me move the step when someone ends near me. Like, could I Goblin Scuttle the ship?
Only if you had a goblin ship.
Who would actually ride in a goblin boat? Come on.
Goblins.
No functioning brain.
That's just a log.
I was gonna say maybe for the sake of science, but I expect to be wet by the end of this.
You just
I'm not even.
imagine like 20, 30 goblins on one log, and they're all rolling each other off constantly.
I'm not sure it's a log. It might be like a leaf.
It's a part of a tree that wandered out in the stream.
Yep.
Goblin boat.
Oh, that's right. This is the day we were arriving, so all the loadout's the same. So I still have that
Yep.
life shot and shit that I gave to Zakara.
Yep. This is
Use
day
it before you go
5.
underwater, because I'm pretty sure the life shot's probably gonna be pretty hard to use underwater.
You can still
You
use
said you
both.
have water breathing now, right?
I have one casting of it, I think, ready. Let me just double check here. He's asking for his prep.
Yeah.
Use
No, I know.
the
You
shot.
taught it to him.
I have
Okay.
water breathing 4th level right now in my daily preparations.
What's that
And a
one
water
do?
breathing. I have 4th. Wait,
What's it do for casting it at 4th?
That's 5 people for what, a day?
for the full day till next preparations. Then I have a 3rd and a 2nd showing as well as art.
Yeah, those
I
are
think
less
those-
time.
Okay,
No,
so
but
I
I mean,
don't. Okay, so I don't need 2 water breathings.
I'm trying to say is I need to take those off from when you added it. I think it added extra spells to it for the 3 and the 2. So I have enough to only get 5 people. Keep in mind,
Probably.
the snake needs to breathe, and we need to bring people up with us as well too. So I would at least get one of them.
Only if you take the snake down with you, does he need to breathe. If you leave him here, he doesn't have to.
That or we pet cache him or something.
I mean, I was planning on giving him an oxygen ooze.
There you go.
He can
And if
also
you bring,
he can also just ride on the bird and stay above the water.
not if you go under it.
The bird
Yeah,
can
the snake-
stay above
Snake
water.
is more than just a token familiar for me. It's also how I freaking do anything to anyone more than out of range of touch.
Fair. Okay.
Also, Galgrim. Well, no, you don't know this. Never mind. I'll wait.
I don't know what.
Don't just finish with your spells.
Aw, points for trying.
Done with
not
my,
nothing, John
I
Gallagher.
picked my spells.
Okay, then go in and roll your initiative.
Okay.
Where does that put you? Oh, right above them. I'm going to move you down. To 27. We'll say you were holding your action. Or actually, no.
Delaying.
Sorry, I was trying to type that in so it'd be legible. I am sorry. When you added water breathing to me, I got
Yeah.
extra 2nd and 3rd level.
Yeah, it does that sometimes. I don't know why.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
appreciate the extra spells, but I don't know.
All right, Galgrim. This is what's up to date now. The party went to Port Cure, spent about half a day in there getting some information, then flew out on the airship due east, looking to go out there a ways, and pretty much they were told if the slavers come by and they stop their ship on the surface, people will come up to buy the slaves. So the party was going to either try to buy from them, or the party, who knows. When they got out there, they saw a ship already there. As they got closer, Kruger identified it as the dead meat. So the party flew over on the airship 300 feet up and have jumped off. Now, Glizik jumped off and cast the feather falling at the last moment, and he's down on the ship. Raz jumped off, activated a snap leaf.
I didn't have a choice. I had to the moment I started to fall.
Well, no, you don't have to activate it, but you either activate it when you first do it or you don't. Or you hit the deck, yes. So he turned invisible and is floating down. Valis did the same thing after he threw a fireball. Same with Glizik. There's 3 fireballs have hit the ship now. Kruger on his turn just jumped off and airwalked his way down to the ship. Okay. And then Zakara, you ate your mudwing because you didn't have your snap leaf equipped, and then you just dropped, and then you caught yourself at the last minute and caught on the deck. So basically, on the aft castle of the ship, Kruger, Glizik, and Zakara are on the deck fighting. Looks like 30 or 40 pirates with another 30 or so on the main deck. These are groups of pirates, so they're not like just giant pirates. You are still up on the ship with Bernie and Vanguard. So how are you proposing to get down to the ship?
Where's Zenith at?
She'd be up there too.
Just taking Zenith and going down. I can ride Zenith.
Okay.
I can only have 1 pet per combat. Bernie can stay up on the boat. He's not going to be useful to me over water. So I'll take Zenith and just jump on Zenith's back and have Zenith basically dive down.
Okay, give me a minute.
Oh, there's me hammer.
Right, I can do that because Zenith's large, right?
Yes. Yeah, I'm not looking at that.
I don't have a saddle, so I'm gonna have to do a roll for it to hold on.
Good thing you got those great athletics.
I actually trained in athletics recently.
No, she does have a saddle. You bought one in the last downtime for her.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
You got her a collar, one of those collars and a saddle.
Oh, okay.
Damn it, I had her open. What's your fly speed?
60.
Is it 60? Damn.
Yep.
So you're just gonna jump off and then arrest a fall with her flying movement?
Essentially, yeah.
That's the next question. Are you flying down, or you want her to fold her legs and dive, and then at the last minute try to pull out and land on the ship?
This is a choice we can make that matters.
My plan was...
It'll be an acrobatics check for her.
I know. I'm trying to see... Does this do AoE?
What do AoE?
10-foot emanation. Okay.
So
my plan is I want her to... You said we're 300 feet, right?
Yep.
And if you're going down, you can do double.
Correct.
And so 2 moves, she could get down to the boat. Well,
no.
3 moves, she could get down to the boat.
But correct, but she would not have 3 moves. She has 2. Because she has 1 by herself, and if you command her, she gets a second one.
That's right. I don't have that ability yet.
So at best, she would have 2 moves. So you'd still be 60 feet above the deck.
Yeah, but able to cast stuff at them.
Yeah, that's fine. So,
okay.
So yeah, she's gonna do double move straight down. I'm gonna spin an action to jump on her back, spin an action to command her.
Yep.
And then she'll fly down 60, 100 or 240 feet, so I'll be 60 feet above the boat.
Correct, but you can't save your action for her to go.
No, I know.
Correct. Okay, so you're done, and then she flies down.
I can raise my shield as my 3rd action, though.
Yes, you can.
Get on, so.
Yes, sure. Go ahead and tag it on your on your sheet. All right. Now we're back down to this guy again. All right, just so you know, the upper area on the aft castle, there is some fire started. The mast there, right next to Zakara, up on top, the sails are burning. Also, there's a fire on the forecastle where the ballistas are, but the fireball that hit the main deck didn't really do much. Damage. Speaking of that, let me go ahead and add damage to the ship.
Is he above us?
Yes.
Okay.
Put him right there. All right.
I should have
So-
prepped more fireballs. They could have just sat up here and rained fireballs.
Who do you think
That's
you
what
are,
we did.
Valis?
Well,
That's what we did before we jumped.
the reason we kind of thought twice on that one, at least for consideration, is that the person we're here for might be on the boat. We don't know, and is a troll with a baby.
All right. Crew member 12 runs up the stairs, runs up there, looks around real quick, charges at Kruga. Kruga, roll me a perception. Actually, what is your perception? Plus what?
Like infinity.
Lose a level for lying to me.
My perception is a plus 16 total.
Okay, I want him to make your roll. Let me ID him. He is ID'd. Why isn't... Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. That's not him. This is a pirate. This is crew, not crew member. I'm getting confused. Crew 12 is down there. They have room to come up here? Yeah, they do.
Just below Valis on the initiative.
They run up here. Trying to put you guys on top so we can grab them easier.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll be right back.
Yep. They run up there, and that's their go. Uh-oh. Amphibious humanoid number 1.
Burn to the Master's Forge.
He swims down. 120 feet, goes out of sight. Come on, live, baby, live. That is not living. All right.
Yeah. So did it do the second save or not?
I saw a 20-sider go in there, but that may have just been for the flat damage.
Okay.
No, because I don't think it. I think it's an optional. He has to drink water to try it. Otherwise, he is just.
Because he ended his flat check, which was a good
Well,
roll, but then it just
correct.
did enough damage. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's dead, so he doesn't even have to worry about rolling the fort save. See if he's enfeebled. But then we're coming up to the orc. As soon as he gets back with his snack, you're up, Kruga.
17 I can unclick. Okay.
Okay.
I killed the fish guy.
There's a bunch of pirates in front of you, Kruga.
Oh,
I
we
recognize any of them?
Most likely one. You probably recognize of these 3 groups up here. You probably recognize half a dozen or more.
Okay.
Probably maybe more. You may not know their names, but you definitely recognize the majority of them.
Not that it matters, probably. For
It does not.
That, but like thematically, Kruger will be starting after the people he recognizes first.
Okay. Yelling at, calling their names and that.
Yeah, or just screaming incoherently is also a thing that
Okay.
may be occurring. All right. I'm just gonna start going in on this top dead man crew 12.
Yep. Go ahead.
I'm going to flurry of blows.
Liar. Not with an 11, you're not.
What? This is a crit. Am I not?
I know. I know.
You always miss the
Alright.
first one.
Pirates aren't hard to hit. It's not like they're wearing plate mail.
Alright, and then we store that damage, and then I roll.
Second shot.
I roll the damage, and then I do the second one. But that should not have applied to them.
Did you had damage
Yeah,
from
it
last
kept the
time? Did you
store
clear
thing.
it?
No, because as soon as I like roll it, automatically adds it all together, and it takes off
yeah.
the hold status.
I'm not sure what's up with that, but
Sorry, it's
Alright.
critical again.
I'm assuming since it is like a swarm more or less, my critical effects don't really matter.
no, they still do. They
So-
are not immune to criticals.
So I can put
Well-
bleeding on the entire group of
No. I thought you meant like for like the extra damage.
No,
No,
Oh,
because the
really?
ones you would bleed are probably dying.
yeah.
Let me check one thing. What's
Makes
their
sense.
resistance? Is 5. Okay, 5 more damage then.
Futile resistance,
Also with my hand wraps, because they have crushing, can I apply clumsy and enfeebled, or is that also not a thing?
No,
It's
because
just
you're
the
hitting.
damage. Okay.
Yeah, because you're hitting individual people, and this is a group of bunch.
That's what I figured. I just wanted to be sure.
Yeah, I did give them the extra damage that they resisted, because really it's one damage source, not two.
All right, and then
That's
I'm
one
just gonna
action.
I'm just gonna keep attacking.
Okay.
I forgot about Nether's action. I was just gonna have him draw Kruger's Mist Form Elixir since he dropped off that Elixir of Life last round. He's currently on Kruger.
He is.
I do be having a belt.
Quit hitting my guys.
I hit all the guys.
All right. You done killing my pirates?
Yeah, for the moment. So like you guys see, like Kruger goes in and like he starts off with like some intention like going on like some of these people, but like afterwards like his violence just kind of explodes out. He's like grabbing people, throwing them to others. There's like kicks going out, and he's just like bobbing and weaving in between all of them, just like overpowering everyone inside.
So as Kruger kills these guys, and he is killing some, and I'm gonna see if I can make this token smaller. As with the other one, as last week, if you remember, as these guys as Kruger smashes them, shatters their faces, their bones, and kills them, the ones that are falling, as they fall, they kind of melt and resume back to that other shape. If you remember, do you remember that, or you want to see it again?
Let's see it again. Mystic wasn't here, so he'll be able to see it too.
So this is all of them.
That guy
For the
there.
record, did they always look like that when they died on the ship, Kruger? Because you would have seen somebody attack them or them attack somebody in the past, I'm sure. Or is that a new development?
I mean, you wouldn't like Kruger probably like if you're responding. Like, are you just asking the miss of the fight?
I'm asking out of character, essentially, if this is new to you or if you've seen
Kruger
it this
never
way.
would have made any mention of this.
Okay, cool.
All right, Kruger finishes up. Amphibious humanoid number 6. He also swims down to 120 feet. 120 feet more. What? He lives! Yes! Let me roll his saving throw.
He failed the flat check, so it's still on him, though.
Yeah, I know. It's a fortitude, right?
Fortitude. I can do it. I have him.
I got it. That's not going to make it, so.
And field.
Not that it matters, but
CSI is
he's
gonna have
running.
a payday to these amphibious creatures being burned to death underwater.
Yep. All the moisture. He's exsanguinated. I don't get it.
All right. Zakara, you are up. with a plethora of targets here.
So with since they're swarms now, did my debilitating strike have any effect on it?
Yes.
Okay, so it's on the middle group there.
Yes. 34, yes. Go ahead and tag them with the effect.
So
Okay,
Carl performs a
it is
feint,
on
the
them.
entire group of enemies missteps. Why she does that? Skewers like 8 of them in a shish kebab.
And they'll in a row.
Well, it has. Okay, it says debilitating strike. Does
Oh,
it
it's
have
already
to
on
be
them?
Yeah, does
I'm
it have to say the persistent one or not persistent?
No. It has a duration of 2, so it'll stay there till the end of their next turn. So you should be able to just attack them.
Okay. First I am going to activate my cloak.
No.
Cool.
Alrighty, hold on a second, because that makes you... You're only concealed. Because they saw you turn invisible.
Huh?
Oh no, not concealed.
Hidden.
Hidden.
Because otherwise you'd be undetected if they didn't know you were there at all, right?
Correct. That's just more of a note for me, Zakara, that they can still try to attack you because they know you're there.
Okay. Yeah, they can.
Okay, yep, you use your ability. Okay, that's one action.
That's 2 actions actually.
2 to activate your cloak?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I will
That just
do...
means you're not wearing the guild cloak like a dick.
She can wear 2 cloaks.
Oh, it's underneath her.
Blood and tears went into that.
She can give hers to Valis. And your third action there, Zakara?
Is
Yeah,
combat assessment.
You want to stab Kruga?
Her assessment is that's probably not in her best interest at the moment.
I don't know. She's invisible.
Okay, so I will do combat assessment on them, which just means I do a regular attack first. And they are.
And if you hit, you get a free identify, right? Like a recall.
Yeah.
Is it total recall?
It is not.
Okay, and they're already flat-footed.
34 is yes. Probably just for this turn. Then I'm gonna probably remove it. You hit?
So
That's
bad.
ridiculous.
I know
They're
it's ridiculous
pirates.
that I rolled a
They're
3.
pirates. They're pirates.
I wanted to crit.
You do enough damage. Like I said.
Sneak attack.
See, it's still alive.
Sneak attack.
Alright, that's your stab. You kind of swing around, stab, and then stab again. And you heavily wound them. Go ahead and make your recall knowledge. Go ahead and roll me a Society.
Okay, just roll it, or do you want it to be secret?
Secret.
Ah, they changed their forms. They must be politicians.
Secret society.
Okay, don't roll yet. I gave you the wrong thing. I forgot. These are. Hold on. Not them. This one. Okay. Roll occultism. Alright. And that's your third action. Now we get to crew member 32. He runs up here, runs up next to you, Kruger.
Hmm. Hmm.
And you recognize him as he charges up at you. And he attacks. He has one action left. Oh, come on.
How's he supposed to kneel if he doesn't hit me?
He's afraid. First mater.
Alright, crew number 4. Fuck, I don't know. Alright, crew 20 moves over here. And they'll attack Zakara. Go ahead and make me that reflex save, Zakara.
Don't they have to?
They don't roll to hit.
How does that work with me being hidden?
You get a bonus to your save that you really probably don't need, but
I do?
yep.
I thought it.
Is the DC higher, like 10 instead of 5 or something?
Because I know with regular hits, it's they have to roll a flat check to even hit.
Yeah, I just looked that up. Alright, we will do a flat check. They miss. Alright. Bullshit. Crew 23. I believe it's down below. Yep. Alright. Back to you, Glizzik.
Yo ho. Alright, I'm gonna untarget Funboy for now. Go ahead, Leda. And then I'm gonna run along the side. Something like that. So that's one action. And then I'm going to fire hydraulic torrent, which is the fire hose thing. I'm gonna cry out, just a level goblin, and then gush tears in the form of a fire hose stream straight south.
I don't know what you said. You was all robot-y there for me. You're like, I want to shout.
This. I target all groups. Hydraulic torrent.
What's the area effect on that?
It's like a lightning bolt. It's a 60-foot line straight.
Okay.
So I can hit just them without hitting Zakara. Essentially, it's just a line.
Yep.
And I'm rolling the DC's fort save.
And do your damage.
They get knocked back 5 feet, 10 feet if it's a crit.
They don't because they're a group.
The ones that are alive get knocked back.
All right, you do some good damage to him.
Would have been more impressive if we hadn't have fixed it last week. It would have been
Yeah, it would have.
50d6.
Yeah, I know.
Holy cow!
So that's 1 to move, 2 to cast your spell.
Yep, I died.
You done.
And
Crew
targets and then
34.
requiring the one who's alive for the amphibian.
Are you targeting Zakara? So they'll roll their flat check. They do. Go ahead and roll your save, Zakara. You makes it, so you're gonna take 6 damage. That's their go. Galgrim, you are 60 feet up.
Okay. What am I directly above anybody or no?
You don't know? You don't have to be, no.
Reading a spell real quick.
Yep.
Shit, I can't do that.
What? Firestorm won't work?
I'll fire. A first rank hydraulic push at just whatever is directly below me. Because it's 60 feet, so.
Yep. Which one you want to target? Which of the 3 on the aft castle?
34.
Okay. Target him up. Go ahead and do it. Is there a save or something with it?
I clicked on it and it just like linked to the name of the spell.
That's because you're on minimum actions. Go to the all action tab, or I think down at the bottom where it says display.
Gotcha.
To the right.
Okay.
To the right of combat. Yeah.
Oh, this one's a roll to hit. Okay, that hits.
Yep.
$11 points of damage. That's a 1 or 2 action.
2.
Okay, and your third action?
Command the bird.
Okay. Bird will fly down with 1 action.
I don't
Where
want
would
it to go
you?
all the way down.
Okay.
I want it to hover like 15 feet up in the air.
Where at?
Just right above Crew 34. They all
Like
look
there?
like they have like they all have like swords and stuff, right? Or they have.
Yep. No,
they
some
look
of
like
them.
spears.
No, some have like bows and stuff, but they're not using them at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just fly up above that, and then that'll be my action.
Okay.
Because the bird, I needed to command the bird so it didn't just dive in.
Would I do that?
That's exactly what you're trying to do, even though I commanded it.
No, I asked you where you wanted to land. That's if you didn't command the bird, I would just landed you. All right, Razavir, you are up.
Using speed for a very good reason. Okie dokie. I'm going to get this going here. I'm going to start off by casting Bless from my tattoo.
Okay.
Last action, I'm going to let's do a recall knowledge on the. I don't know. I'm about 180 feet away. I'll kind of. I don't know if that'd be close enough to really do an effective recall knowledge on the goopy people that seem to be the things dying.
Make me a perception roll. We'll see how much you can see from where you're only about 120 feet, but.
Oh, by the end of the 120.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Perception.
Yeah, you can make out a few of the corpses there that don't look normal.
Okay.
Roll me that occultism.
Occultism. Occultism.
Yep.
Gossip.
If you
it's
wish.
applicable to anything. Because it's either that, it's a plus 18 to lore gossip, or a plus 5 for occultism.
Yeah, but the DC is going to be higher for gossip, but.
That's fine. Unless it's like 13 higher.
It's 14. Haha!
Even on a fail, I still get something that's better than just a straight fail. You know what? I'm going to use a hero point. Why not? I always forget to use
You
these things
cannot,
till the last.
because it's a hidden roll. That should have been in the tower.
I could throw one in the tower.
Nope.
Okay. I always forget their hidden rolls too. Don't worry.
All right.
Gotcha. Then Snake is going to feed Kruga the mist form as its free
Okay.
action, I should say, and that's it for me. So I will.
Kruga, do you have a mist form on you or not?
I gave him one at the start. I don't know if he
Yeah.
took it off when the Thayer took it, but otherwise he could just pop it himself.
I didn't change anything like on my like equipped stuff.
Yeah, just make sure it's under the wonders on the activities tab, and just go ahead and give it to yourself.
Give it to
Mist
yourself.
form. All right, there we go.
All right.
I just gotta find Bless on this.
And Valis.
Oh, look, more fireballs.
Aren't you out of those?
No.
Oh.
Don't worry, my rolls are shit anyway.
Is that who you're targeting? The same 34 and 20?
Yep.
All right. Please go ahead and. I guess you can put it back there. Okay, never mind. You're good. One success, one fail.
What else?
18 damage.
And I'm gonna use that jump.
Yep. Is that your third? Is that your third action?
Yes.
Oh, the air guidance tattoo had Featherfall on it. I forgot about that. Oh well. It's fine. Y'all don't need me down there.
Alright. Crew 12.
Hey, how'd it get bigger again?
It shrunk. The other one next to it shrunk by. It's made it a little bit smaller.
Get bigger by comparison.
Exactly. Alright, number 12 will attack Kruga Glizzik. And the other ones are too far away. All right.
Bring it on the tank.
Let me go ahead and roll the flat check on Kruger. 5 or higher. Are you kidding me?
Woo!
All right,
They
Glizzik.
all miss.
Glizzik, make me a reflex save.
Make me a reflex save, babe.
Not sure why it rolled twice, but one for each of you. I need to change that.
Go. No, it did not. Double tapping and it's not like it. All right, let's try to.
Double
Makes
tap to
no
the head.
damage to me.
I took it away.
There he goes. 33.
That'll work. So you're gonna get 7 of those back.
Nice.
All right, that's his turn. All right, amphibious humanoid, the first one, floats to the surface as dead. So you know that one's dead, Glizzik. I'll remove him now from the map. And Kruger, you're up.
All right.
You're currently targeting, the crew. What? No, you don't want to hit him. Oh, I forgot to tell you, make me a will save, Kruger.
Okay.
Sanity damage.
I'm insane in the membrane.
You good with that?
Yeah.
Insane.
All right. Let me check something.
Remember, if it's a success, it's a critical success.
I understand that. And that's the only thing it does at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is a failure.
Damn.
You frightened. All right, now you may go.
Aren't you immune to like frighten one or something?
No.
Oh.
I make it so that enemies within my aura can't go below frightened one, but
You are facing off against Russo, and you're a little timid. You know he's tough, he's bad, he beat you many, many times.
Alright, I am going to attempt to demoralize him with my first action.
Go for it.
Let's see.
There should be an activity for it.
Yeah.
You should automate the whole fucking thing.
Intimidation, not coerce.
Does it casting more spells? What the hell, man?
Do you know if my intimidating glare is automated?
Probably not, but I think that only does so you don't have to I think it's just you can do it with a look, isn't
Or
it?
not glare, intimidating prowess. Sorry.
I don't know about that.
Intimidating prowess. My strength score is 20 or higher, and I'm a master. Oh no, I'm not a master intimidation. So
And your strength is on 20 or higher, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I should have
Right?
enfeebled you.
Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you
I have enough shit. I have
English.
enough shit to watch. I ain't looking at your stats.
I get a +1 to the.
Okay,
the
put a
roll.
+1 in the corner then.
And then we come over here, and then I just hit the roll thing.
Yep, and it should do it.
No, I don't want to have that bad of a showing out the gate with hero point it.
Okay. Put the +1 in again and do it again.
Here comes the 2. Improvement.
It is better.
Does that do anything to you for critically
Fucking
failing?
hero points.
Demoralize?
I don't think so, but now he's immune to it, isn't he?
They're immune regardless.
Alright, go ahead and tag him with the immunity.
Nothing happens on a fail or critical fail other than they're just immune for 10 minutes to you specifically.
I don't have anything to give them the immunity. I just won't demoralize them again, so.
Oh, okay. Really? There's nothing on there for immunity?
Well,
I
it's
didn't say that.
yeah. If regardless of the result, target's temporarily immune to your attempts to demoralize it. For 10
Yeah, but we
minutes.
had a thing before to put it on him, so
Yeah.
we remembered. But
Hmm.
that okay.
Okay.
That's one action and one hero point, sir.
Yep, I used the hero point already.
I know.
I am.
He
going,
laughs at you.
I'm going to just do. Do I recall, like, was he more of a strength or dex-based fighter?
You don't know. I mean, he was quick with his hands, but he is also strong. Because those when he used to beat the hell out of you, it hurt.
Okay. I am going to. I'm just going to try and flurry him first.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes. And start trying to gauge AC potentially. He's
40
targeted.
42.
Easy. I got these crits all day.
Want to burn your
mine's fun 'cause I'm
second?
frightened.
You want to burn your hero point, your last one right now?
Nope.
All right.
God damn, dude.
Kruger's rolling like I usually roll.
Mm-hmm.
I either roll
And-
good or bad. There's no in between for me.
Did you bite him?
No, I haven't bit him yet.
And then I'm going to attempt to trip him for my final action.
Okay.
So I just go to skill activities again. This one is under athletics. Oh, there's a train section now. Okay.
Look at Kruger getting the new skill things all worked out.
I apply. Fuck hell.
There
You
was
try to-
ever,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I guess if there was ever a person that Kruger would struggle against, this would probably be it.
You go to trip him, and he kind of just steps over you, kind of chuckling. You guys hear him calling out, "You're so weak. You will be my slave again."
Alright, that's my turn.
And amphibious humanoid, next one. He swims down some more distance. He's rolling 7 dice. He has 7 hit points. You think he'll live?
Nope. Working as intended.
Wow. All right, Zakara, you're up.
Okay. I am going to drink an elixir.
So 1 to pull it out, 1 to drink it.
Yep.
I'm assuming you have that on your list, so you go ahead and pop your. Is it a Raz one? Is it a wonder?
Yes.
All right.
Ain't that
I
just how
try
it
to
goes,
track
Kruger?
them.
Mm-hmm.
I also tried to track them. So Kara's using hers then.
Oh, I guess I didn't have to take it off ahead of time. It subtracts it.
Correct. Yeah, it does. It does that now.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it did it last week, but yeah, that's a new thing.
Ooh,
All right,
too
you
much
pop it
stepping on
out.
the
You
food in that one.
you chug it. You're not sure what it was this time, but your wounds do heal.
Alright, then I'll attack crew 34.
All right, with your last attack.
Alright, and is he already flat-footed because
Nope.
I'm...
Oh, that's right. You're invisible now. Okay, hold on. I took it off him because he wasn't flat-footed anymore, but now that you're invisible. Ah! I put it on you. Hold on. There we go.
Oh, it's almost not a 6.
So low.
You still stab him into him, and Wound him. Look at all that. Look at all that bullshit dice.
He's still alive though.
Yes, they
That was
are.
A really
It's a
good
lot of
roll.
pirates.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she rolls a lot now with her debilitating strike. I wrote a note to make sure you can still use that on troops. I'm not sure if you can, but for now you can. So that's your turn.
I will put a different debilitating strike on him this time.
Don't you have to crit? Oh, you did. Never mind.
No, I just have to hit him while he's flat-footed.
Oh, okay. We'll go ahead and do that. I kill Kruger with a Russo. He will. Yeah, he's just gonna chop into you.
From a rapier strike, Blizzard.
Gut slicer slices into your gut, Kruger.
Okay.
18 points of damage.
Use my reaction to say kneel.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Right, it's as soon as I take the damage.
I know, I'm still damaging you.
Oh, right, snake. Can I apply the mist form to him?
He already did.
Okay.
That's
right.
why I rolled the second 20.
I was going through my list. I'm all like, I thought I did that, but it still has him as 1. I just forgot to mark it.
Gut slicer slices through you, and it burns, and it doesn't really burn, but you feel like it hurts a lot, and your wound starts bleeding. Now you may apply it to him, as you have a persistent bleed.
Does he not kneel?
Oh, kneel? Fuck no.
All right.
Has anyone ever actually kneeled to that?
Some have.
An ogre.
Only when they're dead.
Only when they're down.
When they're dead, they're kind of kneeling, I guess. Depends how they fall.
Did you apply it to him?
Yes.
All right. He'll swing at you again. Misses. And he'll reach over and try to hit you with his hands. He has his sword in one hand and his other hand's empty, so he's gonna try a claw attack.
First mate Russo's reach around.
Oh, missed.
He just has gross ass fingernails.
You let your
No.
nails grow and kind of sharpen.
As he reaches through, you notice his hand kind of melts and looks kind of like all reddish, like the other creatures did. As he swings by you, then it goes back to normal.
I think these guys might have scurvy.
What's this bullshit you're doing to him?
What? He's putting persistence on me. I just returned the favor.
Scurvy.
I'm gonna have to heal him now extra. Alright. 4.
Hey, could have been avoided if he kneeled.
These guys come up, take a gander around. Actually, they would move over here, so let's move these fuckers.
Put me on top layer. Top layer.
I am just moving you up there.
Yeah, get in tight on the
1,
goblin. Yeah.
2. They run over
Hey.
here,
Take
Actually-
y'all on.
and they start pulling out bows.
Put the fun in funeral.
So 20 will attack Zakara, or at least try.
I don't even know she's there. They just got here.
That's not the wrong group.
I tried.
Nope, they do not. No one else is near them, so that's their turn. They're swinging in the air, like walking, looking around trying to find someone. These guys run up the steps, come back in this corner, see Galgrim flying above them. They also pull out their bows. Round 4. Glizzik, you're up.
I'm going to use the big new one on.
The big new one?
The big new one, Glacial Heart. It's my new focus spell on Russo.
No!
Yeah.
Kruger yelled,
All
he's mine. I heard him.
Hey, I cleared it with him. It's all good. Oh, no, Zargan. Nah, it's good. Fuck it. You'll find out when I do it. All right, so it's 2 actions and it's a focus spell. Range 30 feet. No problem. He's only 15 feet away. It's a basic fort save, so I'm going to roll that when I have him targeted.
Yep.
Hero point.
You can't make a hero point on him.
Hero point. All right, I'm going to roll damage now. The damage that you have set up, which is totally legitimate, not wrong in any way.
No, hold on.
But I want to do 50 d6. Come on.
Really? That one's messed
It's
up
half
too?
damage. Yeah, that one's messed up too. But it's saved for half. Come on. What's 25 d6 amongst friends? I didn't see it till I just looked at it now, and that's why
I don't see it there.
I opened up the spell and
oh,
it
hold
the
on.
description under damage. Yeah,
That's personal
probably
blizzard.
did the 5d10 thing again. Yeah, it's supposed to be 10.
Should have just rolled it.
I know, I was really close to it. It's gonna be 300 damage.
It should be fixed now.
Yep, I see it. Right. Okay, so success.
No, you can't just roll because when he survives it, you guys will know how many hit points he has.
So the target takes half damage on a success and is slowed 1 for 1 round.
Okay, well, go ahead and do some damage to him.
Yep, I'm gonna do some damage. So he takes 40.
He takes 20.
All right, and that's the half, and then he also gets slowed 1, which I think is there somewhere. So slowed 1, end of turn. I want to make sure it doesn't pop off when I finish my turn.
Nope, it should be set to him, his turn.
What does a glacial heart spell even look like?
Yeah, describe it.
Essentially, I've got like winds coming from behind me, and he actually starts to turn into like a frozen block of ice shaped like a diamond. So it's actually freezing him as he's trying to break out of it at the same time. If he had not made his save, it would have slowed him by 1 every round. He has to make a check against it, and if he gets to slows 4, he's a block of ice encased inside of it and can't do any actions. Now, Zargan, for this one, because it's not in the spell description, but it is in the archives on Nethys, it has the incapacitation trait. So if he's a higher level than me, the degree of success is treated as 1 better. So if
he is not.
Okay, so if he does like critical fail, it would become a failure. You know that.
Gotcha. Yep.
So, okay, for future reference on that.
Yeah, I won't remember that, but I appreciate you bringing it up.
I'll try. Yeah.
Yep.
And then I got 1 action left. I'm going to do Goblin Song, and everybody within 60 feet.
60 feet, that'll be everyone but Valis and Raz.
No, enemies.
I feel like I'm still gonna hear it.
Don't target the dead meat, you dumbass.
I hit target all, and I'm taking off the ones.
Yeah, I know.
Easier that way. What about these little skulls over here on the center?
Those are dead.
They're not people? Okay.
They're dead people.
Excuse me?
They can still hear me. All right, so this is going to be a performance. Right, forgot my song. It's been a bit since I sung.
It has been.
Attempt a performance check against the will DC of anybody within 60 feet, because it's loud singer.
And it's been forever since you sung good.
Well, that's not the goal of this ability.
It's been forever since he sung good?
So they will get -1 perception and -1 will for a minute if it's a crit success, and just a round if it's a regular. Maeve is
Roll those saves.
Maeve is singing anti-harmony with me. Hero point. I got.
Okay, mark it off. It'll take you a minute. I know you always have trouble.
There we go.
Oh, I saw that too.
Like progress. Okay, cool.
All right, what's that against?
That is against their will saves for all of them.
Oh, because you didn't roll it. Oh, you rolled it. You didn't roll
I
it in
roll a
the.
skill check. I roll a skill check, and then it just compares to everybody's will. Attempt a performance check against the will DC of the targets.
It's a success on all of them,
Okay.
but only a success.
Goblin Song is saying blah blah blah. Does Loud Singer see anything different? Says 5 targets at master. Loud Singer went away, I guess. It just says Goblin Song, Loud Singer in parentheses now. It does have the 60 feet and stuff, though. Okay.
You're going to do five targets?
That's what it's saying here, but I can't tell if that's the original one or Loud Singer because Loud Singer is no longer listed as a thing for me. It just says Goblin Song, Loud Singer at level 5.
Well, that's because I replaced it.
Okay. Range of Goblin Song, and you can target one additional enemy when you use it. So it's 6 targets then. I definitely want to do Russo and then as many of the other groups as we can. Sorry, just reading fine print.
Yep. Okay.
Cool. And I'm targeting him. Done.
Did you target them and put the effect on them?
Nope.
Dumas.
Dumas.
You should have a 6th one on there. You're missing one. Just target them all and remove the humanoid and the dead meat. There you go.
Sargon, your token for Zenith bothers me. It just looks like a strip of leather.
It's a bird.
Zoom into the face.
I don't think the button looks right. Apply all action from this activity. It doesn't say so we would have done.
It probably, yeah. Make sure you're on
All
show all
actions.
actions. Like I said earlier, a lot of the older stuff don't have the apply all action working. Plus,
So
for things that have multiple. What was that?
How long is it going to last is the important question.
Well, whatever the success is for you.
What is it, a success or a critical success? I need to know because that may be different.
Just a normal success.
Okay. Both buttons say the same thing, so they don't tell me how long. So I'm going to go with the second one's probably the longer.
Go with the. Well, it depends.
They both say perception -1 status.
Where are you at? Actions or activities?
Activities. But neither one has a timer on it. I could throw it on and then we'll just have to throw them all off if you want.
You can't like turn it off like that.
Will the magnifying glass show me what they do?
Yeah.
Okay, the first one looks like it's 1 minute, the second one's 1 round, so 1 round.
Alright, there we go.
Okay, cool.
Alright, crew 34. Gonna move up a little. And they will try to attack Zakara again. Oh yeah, they get to do it. Go ahead and make your save there, Zakara.
Nice.
Wasted.
You take 1/4 damage.
Alright, you take 6 points of damage.
You're still at a net positive.
It
Galgrim,
actually
you're up.
heals you. You get hit points back.
You are 15 feet up, Galgrim.
Exactly. I would like to... Where... I need a measuring tool. Basically, at a 10-foot radius, 10-foot emanation, what could I clip?
From you?
Yeah, I mean, I can land kind of anywhere. I can land like up here or over here. I just
Well,
don't know
you mean
where.
Zenith can land on
No,
her
I
turn.
can land with the thing I'm doing.
Well, if you target people and then click on yourself, it shows you the range. Or you click on your token, and it shows you whatever you're targeting, the range to it.
Am I targeting the boat? Oh, if I land there, they're all within 10 feet.
I think the only one is Russo that would be out of 10. It's kind of hard to tell from your perspective.
Yeah, Russo would
you
be
get
too
The
far.
one on the very bottom is within range.
Yeah, because they're all big groups and they're like the squares they are.
Yeah,
Bigger
but
than
Russo's 15 feet from you there,
Where's Russo at?
He's the
next to
one
Kruga.
south of Kruga.
He's 20 feet from me. So if I landed there, can I land there?
You can, but you'll be surrounded by them.
It's fine. I can
Yeah.
hit everybody if I do that.
I feel like you're surrounded no matter where you land up here.
Okay.
So what do you think you're doing?
I am doing Blazing Dive, my 3rd level spell.
Blaze and die, huh? Sounds advanced.
Alright, let me see here.
In my head, this is just the Mario ass pound.
Pretty much, I fly 15 feet straight up in the air, and then I can land anywhere in any empty space of my choice on the ground within 60 feet. When I land, blistering air blasts out from me, dealing 3d4 bludgeoning and 3d6 fire damage to all creatures within a 10-foot emanation.
That is correct.
I put a picture of it in Discord for you, Mystic.
Thank you.
I want to see.
Oh.
Yep, basically what Galgrim's doing right now.
Sure.
Alright.
He's going to do a hero landing.
So you take. Well, actually, you don't even have to jump off or nothing. You spend 2 actions and cast a spell.
Yep.
And then you land there.
Yep.
Let me mark off the flying part. Okay, go ahead and do the spell.
I like the 2, the 3, and the 2 for saves.
You're still targeting way too many people.
They're all within 10 feet according to targeting.
Are they? Okay.
According to targeting, they're all within 10 feet.
Because I don't see all the targeting brackets for them.
Well, the one for the one straight above me and the one, like the 2 that I'm touching are like under my token because...
Oh, okay. That's what I don't see. Okay.
Because I'm so close to them, it's not even
Yep.
showing it.
Okay. Alright, they all rolled their save. Go ahead and do whatever the damage is.
That says 9d4 fire, and it should be 3. Yeah, that spell is wrong.
Hold on. Did it do the same thing? Yep. What the hell?
It should be 3d6 and 3d4.
I'm fixing it.
Okay.
Somehow it's adding, like, timing it by your level.
Weird.
By the spell level. Okay, it's fixed.
Okay, I'm glad I highlighted over that first before I clicked it.
I'm gonna need to fix that anyways. Alrighty, I made a note. You did all your damage, sir? Yep.
Yep.
You killed 34. You killed 12. "20" is a little bit smaller. Alright. That's 2 actions for you, sir.
Okay, I'll use the other action to command the bird.
Okay, what's Zenith doing?
Zenith is going to do its first action to fly around over here to essentially. Can we flank groups like that?
No.
Okay, well then never mind. He's just gonna fly down and attack the crew 20.
Is he landing, or is he just going to fly
He's
over
just
there?
gonna fly by.
Okay. Well, then he needs to come down to about 5 feet then.
That's fine. But he's not landing.
Yep. Go ahead and attack.
Making sure I have it targeted. Okay. No, he gets a special flyby attack thing.
If he has 2 actions for it.
Yeah, I gave him an action, so he's gonna do that. So he's got 2 actions.
Okay, so where does he want to fly?
Just he'll fly out over the water.
Well, move him to where he's flying. Okay, then go ahead and make the talon attack as you fly by. And a giant fish jumps out of the water and swallows him whole. That hits. 11 points of damage. Alrighty. Raz, you are up.
Okie doke. First, I'm gonna spend an action to increase my bless by 5 feet.
Yep.
Then I'm going to click my boots of speed, get that going. That's one
Yep,
action.
because you land at the end of this turn, basically.
Oh, do I? I thought I had one more round.
You have this round, then next turn you will be landed.
Get those no knees turning.
Neat. Then last action, I'm going to be using an action to feel my oats.
Whoa. Whoa.
Not in front of me. What the fuck, dude?
He's invisible at least. He's invisible. He's invisible. We don't have to see it.
Yalgrim, you feel something sticky drop down on your head.
Is that coconuts, I feel?
No ingenuity. Yes.
Go ahead and feel your oats.
Feeling my oats, I need to roll a deception check.
Empathetic fleet.
So I'm basically going to be dropping down into the middle of a bunch of people who don't know I'm there. So I'm going to be trying to prep myself.
Oh no, as soon as you land, you become visible.
That's true. Well, it's going to be as surprising for them as it is for me.
But you don't actually land until beginning of your turn, so your next turn. You can hero that if you want.
Because I want a good roll.
There you go.
All right, I record the number. Next time I am subjected to I believe it is just any will-based. Yep, you can sub the result of that check for 1 will save I would be required to make in the next minute. So yep, I am apparently so good at deceiving people I can deceive myself.
You can. Did you go ahead and activate that on yourself? It should have an ability that lasts for a minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that once my turn's up here because I gotta turn like 3 things. I gotta turn the knob up on one and activate 2 others. So I'll do that. But that's basically my turn, and then Nether is going to draw that elixir of life that he gave Kruga earlier.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Valis, you're up. You will also be landing at pretty much the end of your turn, beginning of the next turn.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Killer on Russo. Who the fuck is
No.
Whatever
Yes.
he's most afraid of.
Yeah.
Hey, Raz, did you put blessing on people?
No, I'm nowhere near them.
Okay, no, you actually are, because if you notice, Galgrim and Valis both have your blessing.
I wasn't sure if that was just because I was closer to them on the.
It is, but I wanted to make sure that was still working. The aura it gave you an aura, so you don't have to worry about picking who it is. As you concentrate and we increase the aura, we will change that number where it says aura 5.
So which button do I press to? That's
To what?
Self aura 5 ally blessing emanation attack 1 effect.
You don't press anything to increase it. You just spend an action, and I have to manually do it.
Okay, gotcha.
So did you spend an action? You went through them real quick.
That was
Okay.
First. Yeah, because I knew what I was doing.
I will increase it to 10.
105. Aw.
There you go.
Sweet. So it's coming down.
Put that sowing your oats on you so I can modify it.
Okay. Let me do Boots of Speed because I'm already looking at it.
Yep. Everyone's
And
burning their
then-
daily stuff, and I like it.
Is it your fetish?
Maybe.
Is this under skill? I gotta find where it is. Feet activities. It should be under.
Probably under
activities,
feet.
but it's not there. Because Bon Mo is there, and Skeptic's Defense, but Feeling Your Oats is not. So let me check under. I don't think it's in here. Let me check under skills. Deception. Nope, that's just faint.
You're right. I don't see it.
Yeah. Give me a button so I can feel my oats.
I thought I did. All right. I'll put a thing on you. How long does it last?
1 minute or until I use it. And then it's either way, it's on cooldown for an hour. I see what you put there.
And I put a 35 there so we remember what the roll was.
Yeah.
Because you get to substitute for that. All right, Valis. I'm sorry, you are finally up.
Make a will and then I replace it.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Killer.
That's
on
right. Fuck you.
Russo.
All right.
Is it a will save? He gets -1.
This is Cool's first editions where he
Piece of-
can just flat out
It
die.
is mine. He did have a -1 on the effects, but he did make the save. I think it still does damage, doesn't it? A lot of spells like that do.
Four d6 mental damage and it's frightened 1.
Yep. Go ahead and hit him with those.
Oh, they did keep it. If he critically fails, he could just straight out die if he fails
Yep.
a fortitude save.
All right, 20 points to him, and go ahead and hit the frightened 1. Oh, I think it put it on there. And anyways, yes. Some of the powers you guys are getting, I'm trying to incorporate because there's abilities now with version 19 where, like, some of your spells that, well, if you crit save, you get this. If you save, you get this. There's ability in the automation to hit apply all, and it automatically apply the correct, crit save to your targets as per what they rolled. So you don't have to pick like, well, these 3 saved, I'll hit this effect. Those 2 failed, they get this effect. There's automation in the tool here now to automate all of that. So over time, spells and items will start doing that. You'll just hit like apply all, and it'll just do all the. Oh, he saved, he gets this. He failed, he gets this. Nice thought that. That's a nice automation. Saves a lot of micromanagement crap. Especially when you throw a bunch of spells and they hit like a bunch of different people. You have to try to sort them all out.
Yep.
All right. You did that. You cast your spell.
And I show myself.
Yep. Kruga, you are up.
Okay, what do I want to do against this guy? I want to hit, so I feel like I need to just attack him first and then try and do stuff afterwards.
Go ahead and try. You can certainly try.
I am going to.
You only have 19 damage on you? What the fuck?
I'm just gonna go for it. I'm going to use Key Strike.
Ooh. 2 keys in one fight?
Mm-hmm. Okay, and so I'm looking up how exactly it works just to be sure.
It's
I can still do flurry of blows.
yeah. Your
Yeah.
next attack gets it.
Yeah, I get +1 status bonus to my attack rolls with the strikes, and the strikes deal 1d6 extra damage, which increase. So if I hit with both, then it'll be an extra 2d6 on both of them. All right.
Go ahead and apply the effect to yourself.
Key strike.
Because you
Yeah,
get to
the
pick what kind
status.
of damage you want to do.
It'll probably just be force damage.
Okay, well apply that one then, and it should automatically add 2d6 damage to any of your hits.
All right, and then so now I will roll.
Provided you hit.
Yes, provided I hit. Well, that'll do.
Nice.
That'll do.
Jesus.
Let's go ahead and store this damage roll.
Wait, hero point?
Yeah, exactly. So the storing doesn't seem to be. Well, that's a lot of dice.
I think
A
you're
lot of
running out
ones
colors.
though. A lot of ones.
Okay, and then I have to reapply it again for my other.
Oh, so it didn't apply the damage. Okay, it just stores it.
Yeah, it just stores it.
Yeah, I was looking. I don't think his hit points changed, but
I was trying to say it looks like prismatic punch.
yep.
All right, roll 2 electric boogaloo. I'm gonna hero point that.
Okay. Gonna try to put the whooping on him now.
Yeah.
Damn it! Hoping for another miss. Well, not as many dice. I like that. Okay. So 82 damage, or 87. Wow. Is that a new high for the group? You guys should be tracking that.
No, he had 113 earlier
Okay.
Oh, did he? Oh, yeah.
when he was hitting the swarm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because he was critting them like crazy.
Where is? Oh, that's right. It's in the items of this other thing.
What?
My status effects that I need to throw onto him because I crit him.
Ah.
All right, so he becomes clumsy and enfeebled.
Blood.
And then he gets a bleed himself.
That's bullshit.
Blood circus.
Was that a
I just
bleed
wanna
or
make
just
sure.
damage? You just did damage to him.
It put
was-
damage on him. I don't know why, but it did put a persistent bleed effect on him. Because to my knowledge, bloody blows doesn't add anything up front.
Oh, I know why it did. Okay, let me take that off. Because he's been iron commanded, so anytime you hit him and do damage, you get 2 more.
Okay.
All right.
So that is my first action.
Yeah, because key strike is all 1, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's key
Alright.
strike and allows me to flurry of blows if I want.
Gives you one extra one. It's like you key strike, then you get an attack.
All right, and then I'm going to attempt to trip him.
I don't think you want to do that.
And so back to skills, athletics, trip a guy. So he's now prone. And then I have one more action, and I mean, he's laying on the ground. I might as well punch him again, right?
I don't know. I think you should apologize for all the abuse you're giving him.
Incoming apology. Oh,
Break his
nice.
legs.
Prone doesn't count as kneeling does.
He only communicates in fist.
The
So,
Alright,
universal
that's-
language.
So you see Kruger charge up his hands, kind of like the freaking anime shit, and just slam them both into Russo, and causing major damage to him.
Just static electricity.
And then he spins around, trips him, and then looks like he tries to land his fist on the back of his head while he's down, but Russo does move out of the way. All right. Amphibious humanoid. Oh, that's for Kruger. Yeah, bleed for 2, bitch.
it's just from all the wood splinters from missing him.
And that's amphibious humanoid dies as well, and his body floats up to the surface. Sakara, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to attack crew 20, and they're flat-footed.
I don't think you want to. There you go.
Thank you.
Apparently, they're weak to stab wounds through the head.
No kidding.
The one
Oh,
weakness.
really?
Does that look right?
It's critical. I can't read that kind of formula. That's
Okay, I just want to make sure it wasn't doing like her sneak attack and all, and well, it was doing sneak attack, but I want to make sure it wasn't adding the extra damage in. Okay, no, that's right.
Yeah, that was without the extra.
Without the extra 3 dice, yeah. All right.
Okay, then I will sneak over to 23.
Go ahead and make me a stealth.
Oh, whoops. I guess that didn't have to be there.
You rolled a 2.
That's okay. I
Okay.
was going to attack right away anyway.
Okay. So you attack, move, and attack. Go ahead.
And he should be flat-footed because I'm invisible.
Oh my goodness, I hate you. Why do I keep giving you guys useful magic items?
I know it's horrible.
Start giving you like this rock's +4 to hit. That's it.
+4 rock. I mean,
That's right.
I'll take it.
Was for rock smacking.
The weapon
I mean, if
of
it were
my people.
if it were a brick, I'd be afraid, but it's just a
yeah,
rock.
I was about to say we need to show Dark story here. This apparently that can still backfire.
Alrighty. Zakara kills one group, moves up, wounds the second. Alright,
Still
Russo.
invisible for it all, right?
What are we doing here? What was that?
Is she still invisible for it all?
Oh yeah.
People are just literally falling over with stab wounds in them.
You don't even see the sword. They just get a hole suddenly appear inside them and they bleed out.
That's also some anime.
All right.
Right?
Yeah, I'm surrounded by weebs.
They're
Russo
just
will.
swinging randomly at the air, and she's like poking them.
Ah, fuck. He has to stand up. And then he'll claw you. There we go. Come on, hit, hit, hit. Oh, yeah. Take 15, Kruger, and he grabs you.
Kneel.
He ain't kneeling.
Alright, give me 1 sec. This is going to be the instantaneous damage.
All right, you guys see him reach out with his offhand that turns into a claw and slice across Kruger's chest and grabs onto him. And then he takes like a half a step and throws Kruger across the deck.
Throw of opportunity.
Wait, where does he throw me?
Over the deck.
Hmm.
He grabs does a half a turn and chucks Kruger off the ship. Kruger, you fall 20 feet into water. You don't take any damage.
Okay.
I did not crit on that, so you are not prone, but you are in the water.
Okay.
That's stand, hit, throw. That's all he got. How much persistent damage do you have on him?
3d6 plus 1d4.
Oh, that's right. One's mental, one's physical, one's bleed. Okay. All right, number 4. They have their bows out. Fuck. They will drop the bows, grab their swords, move over into pretty much touching all of you guys.
Not me.
Hey, I'm only 10. Can't be touching me. This is a family show.
There we go. All right, everyone rolled me a reflex. The 4 of you, Galgrim, Glizik, Valis, and Raz, roll me a reflex save.
What? Are we still in the air?
Raz and I
You have
still
landed.
invisible?
I thought you said we didn't land until the start of our turn.
Yeah, but either way, I actually think of you land at the end of your turn. Actually, Raz, not you,
Not me.
because
My
you would be
die bounced 4 times with the 20 facing up, and then rolled and
invisible at the moment. Valis, you are not. You've been chucking fireballs since you've been falling down. You broke your invisibility spell. So roll me that reflex save there, Raz and Glizik.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, not Raz, Valis and Glizik. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Anyone want to? If you want.
Balance, we got matching twos.
I'll disappoint myself.
I mean,
I'm
it can't
good.
get much worse. Much.
I'm going to save it for something better.
Okay. Go ahead and re-roll Valis. There you go.
You got 2 ones.
All right. You all succeed.
You did it.
DC 20.
Every now and again, the hero points have to remind us just often enough that they can be good.
All right. I have to fix that damage.
Just enough so it's questionable.
3.
Ah, I get it. Because I'm too short for the
6.
weapons, right? Right?
No, you're invisible. They don't know you're there.
You're undetected because they didn't see you yet.
Correct. All right, crew 23 will drop their bows and draw their swords and try to attack Zakara. That'll work. Reflex save, Zakara. Yep, you made it. You're going to take 5 damage. All right. Round 5. Glizik, you're up.
Yay for Europe. All right. Let's see. I turn towards Russo and I go, "You dick! You threw him over the side. Why would you do that?"
You're next, Stunty.
What?
All
That's what
right.
Calgrim is.
That's the
You need.
that's the dwarf.
I'm tall for a goblin, damn it.
Insensitive.
My mama said I'm a big boy.
Yeah, and I've got a destiny and everything. All right. First thing first, let's hit him with some clinging ice. Reflex save 29. Boo. Half damage.
That was almost a crit.
Well, 1 action. And then I got 2 left, so let's get some. Because he needs more persistent damage. We're gonna do blistering. If I can find it. Blistering invective. Which he's gonna get a -1 to his save for. Will DC 29. Success. And it's gonna be 1d6 persistent fire then, because he's. And I'm done.
Alrighty. Galgrim, you're up. Galgrim?
I know, I'm thinking.
Okay.
Raz.
You don't know I'm here.
Okay, fine.
Valis is there, though. You see Valis.
Zakara.
You could assume I'm around, but
You don't see Zakara. She's invisible, too.
you see the people dropping around her, though.
I'm here, Huckleberry.
You see Glizik and Valis.
Okay, I'm gonna make a roll to figure out this instead of talking to somebody. Fucking really?
I mean,
Dwarf gonna do what Dwarf knows. Let's that intelligence score again?
You can assume I'm around because I fell with Valis at loosely the same speed.
I'm trying to decide how much of a threat Russo is.
He's the boss.
You would know from the background. I think he's not the captain. He's a.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm worried if the captain comes out to kick our asses afterwards. I don't want to blow my load on him.
Blow your load on him anyway.
Do it. He likes it.
He closes his eyes and opens his mouth.
Actually, can I just? I'm just gonna yell at Russo and be like, "Hey, Russo, where's the big man? I'm tired of dealing with your pathetic ass."
Nothing. He doesn't even retort.
Too busy looking at the goblin.
Okay, fine. I'll step up to him and touch him.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh my.
Sir, I was speaking to you.
Please assume the position.
Don't touch me there. That is his no-no square.
I have him targeted, right?
He gently strokes.
You do. If you have the combat tracker up, you can see. You might want to try again.
Hero point?
Nope, that's a save.
Yeah, it's a save.
Hero point
That's
is
good.
saved.
That's good note.
Yeah, that's fantastic for me.
Why? What did you cast?
I'm looking at the other way around.
Mariner's Curse.
Ah,
He cast anti-pirate.
Yeah. On a failure, target becomes sickened 1 and can't reduce its sickened condition below 1 while the curse remains. The curse can be lifted by remove curse or similar magic whenever the target is sickened and on water at least 1 mile from the shore. It's also slowed 1.
Huzzah!
He is not on water 1 mile from the shore. He's on a boat.
I feel like
Boat's
being
on.
on a boat is
Yes,
completely
I
on the
know.
water.
I know.
I feel like there's a particular feeling this spell is
Now-
going for.
Yep.
I want to say when I did the hydraulic torrent, there's still water on the deck. And he did a hydraulic push as well.
With all the blood on the deck, there's got to be enough water.
Oh, truthful. Yeah. Little blood bending going
Okay,
on.
so he's sickened 1 and slowed 1, so now he has 1 action, essentially, a turn.
No.
No, he has 2.
He has to use
Sickened?
the 1 action to puke for sickened.
No, he doesn't.
Have to.
Only if you want to get rid of the sickened. You have to spend multiple actions. Each one with
Otherwise-
the DC flat.
I mean, it's still
Which
a nasty
you
penalty.
can't get
if he
rid.
doesn't.
You can't get rid of sickened while the
Ye-
curse remains.
So he's basically, I think it's just
Yep.
a -1 to everything.
Yep. And he can't drink stuff like potions or whatever to heal, like the vampires couldn't drink. blood.
He has to remove curse essentially to get rid of it.
But the slowed one's going to help. So you have to use that at the same time I use the glacial heart. And we'll get him to slowed 4 real quick.
And you're done, sir? That's your move and 2 to cast, right?
Yep.
All right. Your bird has 1 action. She's just kind of flying around.
Yep.
Raz, you're up.
Okay.
You are
first up,
down and you are visible.
I am visible, you say.
You are visible.
Visibly visible. All right. First things first, I'm going to get the bless going another 5 feet. So you'll have to update that one for me. And we're going to come up with a bit of a... So probably can't move through a swarm. Probably wouldn't want to anyway.
You cannot. You can move into one, but then you'll be
Yeah.
flanked.
Okay. Since I'm on the ground here, there's 1 action there. I'm going to Bon Mo Russo. So I'm going to target him. That arrow basically just covers me. Make sure I don't have myself targeted here.
You did not. You only have him.
Okay. Is this still under actions? I think it's still under actions. Bon the Mo.
I thought it was
No, it's
under.
not.
I thought it was
It's
under
activities.
activities.
All right. Diplomacy versus target will. There's that.
Success for you.
Success for me. Not crit. Don't click that button. So that is a -2. Okay, a -2 to his will saves and perception.
Okay.
So I put that on him. Last action, we're going to do a little demoralize just with a glare. Hit the deck, pop up.
Give him that mean little gnome look.
Hey, something ain't right with that little guy.
Never
And
trust anything about crotch high.
and
Did you roll intimidation? You didn't roll it in the
I rolled the
activities.
skill. Yeah, it's got to be the activity one. Gotcha. Want me
So
to roll it again?
35. No. That's against his will.
Yes.
That's a
Be
success.
Lowered. Okay. Just looking for this one's probably under skill activities. There it is.
Will Russo get another turn? Dun dun dun.
Okay, so I already did that. So am I clicking the star that says
No, make sure you go to all on the display.
demoralize?
Make sure it has all.
Yeah. Min actions,
No, you don't want that. Click on that where it says min actions.
all actions.
Yep.
I thought I did that earlier.
It
But I
might
also-
flop back and forth. I don't know.
I also minimized a lot of these earlier, and they unminimized at some point. Gotta find it again because apparently that unloaded a lot
Yeah.
of stuff.
Yep.
There it is. Intimidation, demoralize. Just a regular fail, right?
Correct.
So frightened 1.
All right.
And is there a thing I got to put on here to make him immune?
I don't know because it's not there.
Oh, gotcha. All right, that's my third action,
Yep.
and then I'm going to use my free stride action to.
To stride.
Whoops, I'm going to use arrows because I can't see a grid. 5.
There really isn't one on
10,
on the boat.
15. We're going to get a little closer to there.
Okay.
So that when Kruger climbs back up, I'll be closer to him. And then the Thayer's free action is going to just feed Kruger the elixir. I know he's looking pretty good on health right now, but we'll make sure he stays a little topped off.
All right. Go ahead. Kruger, use your elixir of life.
Take that off the Thayer. So Kruger still has one more on him. So it's just basically Nether's OG elixir. And that'll be it for me when Kruger's healed.
5d6 plus 2.
Should be the moderate one.
Should be plus 12. Do you not have it on your inventory?
Oh, I was just reading it wrong. That's my bad.
Yeah, the plus 2's the
All right.
buff.
You heal almost all the way up.
Ooh.
All right, Valis, you are down and visible. What are you doing? Right next to some pirates.
Tentacles.
You're not a mind flayer. This isn't Baldur's Gate.
He put his tentacles all over them.
I cast Grim Tendrils. It's going in all of their orifices.
You nasty. Interesting.
It says to roll it anyway.
Yeah, the game's doing something. There it goes.
It's still saying that I cast in that. Okay, there it goes.
All right, they fail their save. $25 damage.
The butt.
And there should be a bleed on that too, right?
I believe so. Yep.
I mean, it's not much, but there should be a button to apply that. There you go.
I found it.
All right, that is what, 2 actions for that spell? You have 1 left.
You know what I'm gonna do.
Kind of run crying over to Raz. Mommy, mommy, mommy.
No, I'm gonna shield myself.
I know.
Hide in my little
All right,
bubble.
Kruger, what are you doing? Why, you're not a
All right.
pally.
I'm the High Lord.
So how tall?
You are not.
So how tall is the side of the ship?
You cannot go right back up to where you were. You have to go up onto the main deck.
No, I can.
Unless
fly.
you plan on. Oh, can you fly still?
Yeah.
Airwalk.
Oh, fuck, you still have that.
Ascend.
Okay.
Ascending.
It's like 15 feet up for you, so that'd be 30 to go straight up.
So I figured it'll probably take 2 movements to get back to Russo, huh?
What's your
40.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use 2 movements and I'll just fly, and I'll just fly and I'll like land right next to him.
Yep.
I feel like the squares were slightly off here.
They are. There is no grid because the map just wouldn't
And
give me one.
it worked so well before. Why shouldn't I just key strike him again?
You have more focus?
Yeah, I have 3.
Oh, that's your last one.
I've maxed out my pool. Oh, I hit 3 and it made the thing disappear. That's dumb.
You switch it back to 2 or rapier.
How do I pull it back up, Sargon? I can't see it anymore.
Neither can
Oh,
I.
here we go. I found it. All right, key strike. +1 to my attack. Force seemed to work just fine before. All right, and I will do a flurry.
Damn furry. No!
Ooh, this is gonna hurt.
Quick, I have to heal him.
Little unsettled at first, but Kruga's feeling his oats now.
Kruger punched him in the oats.
I think he's about to.
That should have a +1. Does a 38 make it a crit?
No.
Okay. I forgot to hit the key thing again, so. Force damage once more.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
No, it does not. +1 does not.
Okay.
I said no because I was being an ass, but I actually looked.
Yes! Vengeance! So Kruger comes like literally just jumping out of the water. Raz can't see over the side of anything. Glizzik said he's up on the railing, right?
I'm high enough to see you, and I'm
Yeah.
facing it.
So basically, you see him like jump out of the water. It's like he's like already like obviously drenched from just like landing in the ocean. Like he's just like completely soaked, and there's just like a trail of falling water behind him. And he just like comes up and like in midair before he lands, he just swings, or he like does this like sweeping like tornado kick and just cracks Russo in the head. And then like as he's like coming down, he grabs Russo's head and then just slams it down to the deck, like cracking the deck behind it.
And Russo dies. And his form melts into another one of those things. That's 1, 2, 3 actions. You're done.
Yep.
Bleed,
Totally
bitch.
worth.
Sakara, you are up.
Alright, I will attack crew 23.
For a minute there, I thought this fight was going to be a little, pretty hard for you guys, but you're clearing house pretty good.
And the second hit. And I'll try for a third.
Go for it. That probably will. Enough with the ones. Oh, you almost killed him. Just so you know, both these guys were like fully healed when they came up here, and they haven't really been touched. The people just start dropping all over here.
Tiny.
They're down to their last little block. Crew 4.
If you surrender now, I'll kill you quickly. If you don't, you make it hurt.
Clear my targets. See who's left. Valis and Glizzik. Damn it. All right, both of you go ahead and make me a reflex save. Any hero points?
Nope.
No.
Alright, so 7 back to Valis and 6 to Glizik. Alright, they wound you guys a little bit, then down to the last guy. He takes a little bit of bleed damage, I think. From the Grim Tendrils, yep. And the last guy. Try to hit Zakara. Nope. Alright, round 6, Glizik, you're up.
Can I do electric arc on both of them?
You
Is they're in
could.
range. It's one's 20 and one's 5 away.
Well,
but they're swarms. That's what I'm asking.
yeah. I mean, they're targets, but actually, we're gonna stop combat here.
Oh, they're gonna surrender like I asked them to.
No, they're not gonna surrender. But I'm not gonna do another 1 or 2 rounds of combat when they're all gonna freaking die. So I'm gonna delete them.
Hey, we got a new boat.
It's on fire. It's on fire.
Oh, mending.
Out.
Here, I'll use ice ball instead of fireball. Here, Kruger, you can handle the damage. I'll cast Personal Blizzard on you. Just run around and have the water put out the fire.
Alright, combat is basically over. Kruger, roll me 6 d20s. We're gonna take them right in the row. Okay, so the first one you succeeded. 4 more points of bleed damage.
Oh, is that what this is for?
Yeah.
Can I not heal him?
I mean,
No.
I can try and staunch it.
You
right.
you did. That's why I was taking
Oh,
one
okay.
round at a time.
Oh, okay.
From left to right. Your first roll was a 19, so it stops on its own. All right. So what would you guys like to do? Bunch of dead of those creatures laying on the decks.
Well, since the boat is apparently starting to catch, at least.
Can I go around and cast spout a bunch and put the fire out?
Cast what?
It's a cantrip. Spout. Just it's a
water
cantrip.
Let me look at it.
5 foot burst of water.
Impressive, dwarf. I see your burst.
With a 30-foot range, so I can 30 feet out and burst a 5-foot bubble of water.
You can change it to a 5-foot burst, provided you center it in a body of water.
Well, it gets heightened too, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't need the damage. I just need the water.
Yeah, you can't do the burst, but you could spend like a couple rounds putting out hosing everything off.
Also, if I need to, I have hydraulic push to do like a big chunk at once. But
yeah, no. For the next 30 seconds, Galgam's kind of going around and putting all the fires out.
We should check and see if Kane's on the boat. That was the big reason we didn't just nuke it from orbit.
And this would have been happening while you guys were still fighting, the first round or two after Russo went down. You do see Kruger pull the knife from Kruger's hand that he slashed him with, and he's gonna sit there and stab him to his stomach and then just rip his stomach open with the knife.
Pull the knife from Kruger's hand? What?
From Russo's hand.
You mean it's not a knife, it's a cutlass.
Oh, fine. I'll do it with the cutlass.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. What's everyone else besides Galgrim and Kruger doing? What are you doing, Glizzik?
Well, if they're done, I'm going to go down and start looking for Captain.
Okay. Valets, what are you doing?
I'll start inspecting the ship, seeing if there are more survivors.
Okay. And Raz, what are you doing?
I'm gonna. Well, I'll wait for Kruger to finish because I'm not gonna wander off when there's still possibly
Well,
crew members alive.
I'd be finished before the last of the people up top fell, because that'd probably take me all of like a turn to do what I wanted to do.
Then I will extend my bless and then follow after Kruger and Glizzik, I guess.
All right, Kruger, what are you doing?
I let everyone know that they are not to kill anyone else unless they are threatened first.
Take an order from an orc. Wow.
Easy enough to do. They tend to be more than eager to swing at you first around here. As long as it lasts, Sargon, I'm just going to be extending the bless and following along.
Okay.
So I only got, after this round, 7 more rounds of it.
Takes you guys about 5 minutes to search the ship real quick.
It is over.
There is no one else alive on the ship.
Loot that body.
The only thing you really notice out of the ordinary is in the captain's quarters, like the back windows, like, because it's like a window out from behind the ship, are open. So maybe if someone was in there, they may have jumped overboard.
Only if they were yellow. Which, of course, is worse than green, you know.
Go ahead and remove some effects.
I think Sakara needs some medicine.
If we're the last ones on the boat, I'll just give her just a quick battle medicine.
It seems clear. Could be somebody invisible as far as we know, but we don't see anybody else. Zakara is still invisible. How are you going to treat her?
Well,
Just guess. Band-aid here. It's on her forehead.
It should drop in 30 seconds or so.
About the same
Yep.
time my bless ends then. Oh, hang on. My mouse apparently just fucking reconnected and is now way too sensitive.
Stop touching it like that. You don't touch the other mice that way.
It's just scared of your snake is the problem.
And I think if
Alright, I think all the effects are removed, except for the ones that last longer than a minute or a couple minutes.
if it takes us at least 5 minutes to search the ship, my quick silver should have dropped as well.
Yep. So it's from the collar.
There we go.
Okay. I'll just do quick battle medicine, Zakara. I'll use the. Yeah, let's just do the bastard one, so I have to roll for it.
The bastard one, what?
The master one, and I'm gonna use my tattoo to give me guidance on it, since it's only gonna take one action to do it anyway.
You using treat wounds or you using battle medicine?
Well, they both use a check to do it.
I understand, but guidance doesn't last long enough for treat wounds.
Yeah, I'm doing battle medicine.
Okay, that's why what's one of them to make sure.
I think
35.
That's good enough for a master. Just
Nice. The +1.
Should be 15, 20, 30. So yeah.
would be under activities as well.
Yeah, I had to work on that because with all your your
Well,
Churigan and medic shit.
I see battle medicine, but all actions is selected, but there's no buttons there at all. I guess I
Go up under medic.
medic activities. I was about to say,
Yeah.
I guess I just gotta do treat wounds. That's basically what it is.
No, there's medic, battle medicine, and then medic treat wounds.
Okay, so it was not a crit, so you get this one. Make sure.
Still a shit ton of hit points.
Oh yeah, and the fucking dice at this point are practically irrelevant.
Yeah.
Good as new.
All right. And I think I have to use the 24-hour cooldown one before I'm allowed to use the 1-hour cooldown one. But
I
still
believe
got
so.
that.
Yeah.
I got that in the back pocket for this, and I'll do the same for Valis, but I'll just assurance the expert because he's
Okay.
not injured. Make sure I untarget Zakara.
Everyone's hurt.
Yeah, but those two are in. So, expert, here you go. Valis.
Nice.
And then
Day.
one more for Glizzy, because I don't know if we've got time. So I'm just going to heal everyone up as though we're basically moving as soon as we know this place is clear. So in 5 minutes.
Do we want the
Well, hold
airboat to
off on
come
that
down
then.
with ropes and have the off-duty crew come and secure this ship?
Kind of leave that up to. Figure Kruger would want to know for sure. I kind of figured he just want to burn the damn boat.
Sell it.
Down in the hold, there are crates of look like cargo.
Are they
After
slaves?
appropriating anything of value.
They are not slaves. No.
It would be foolish to leave something like this. We should take it back with us.
There you go, Glizzy.
Thank you. That's about what I needed. I'm perfect now.
I think last up is Galgrim.
Okay, stop rolling though, because these are 10-minute runs.
No, this is all battle medicine.
You're rolling treat wounds, dude.
I'm rolling medic, battle medicine, and then whatever rank I'm using.
Oh, really?
The
Because
last two have
it's
been
it's
treat wounds
saying
and the
treat wounds. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's effectively a treat wounds. It's just
Well, I understand, but I thought though because treat wounds is 10 minutes. That's why I was like, wait a minute.
And then for Galgrim, I'll assurance that master or not master expert. So I need to figure out how far off I am from assurancing a master, but.
Hey, Mystic, your bird's taking off.
Oh shit, I need to actually select him. Can you give Galgrim 24 hit points?
Yeah.
Because this is over the course of that 5 minutes. I don't know if we're going to
Yep.
open a door and walk into another encounter, so as far as I know, we
Nope.
don't have the time.
Ship is empty. There are crates of cargo down in the hold. What are you guys doing?
I'll go back up to the top of the ship, and if you guys want, I can message somebody up in the boat because I've got range for that. If we want to send some people down here, like take our boat down lower, and like have some people take ropes down to secure this boat too, with some of the crew that aren't actively working.
Is that going to cost you any resources for the day?
My one message tattoo. That's it. I have not really used but once.
Okay. Well, alternatively, we could use Galgrim and fly back up on something that doesn't even take that much.
It's a slot on him.
I don't know the conditions for your message spell are. We may need it for Kane.
Somebody could ride Zenith, I guess. That'd be no, slots either.
No sluts.
Like Galgrim
No
goes
sluts.
back up, lets him know, come on down. It's relatively safe anyway. And then we save the message for. Can you use that on Kane if we get, in the ballpark close enough?
500 foot. Just have to be able to see.
Gotcha.
We may need it in order to get back as well.
Let's Let's save the resource in case we need it and send the free thing. It's just a little bit of exercise for a bird.
Okay.
I know Mystic is AFK right now. He said BRB. But maybe he meant that as he's flying up to the ship to let them know.
Maybe.
Be right back.
What else you guys doing while you're waiting for this to happen?
Start bringing up the crates, I guess, so we can offload them. Yeah.
I mean, if
Or
we're
do you-
having people take this boat, it doesn't really make sense to do that.
You want to at least look in the crates and see what it is? You got a crowbar, right?
He is a crowbar.
See what's on there before we bring it onto our boat.
I don't mean to
we should-
pry.
Have we looted the dead things on board?
No.
Should probably do that.
Let's roll the body, and the body is a boat.
Check the
Alright.
big pockets those swarms had.
When they like gooped up on the deck, did they like fall out of the clothing and gear they were wearing, or did it goop with them?
It gooped with them.
You didn't say anything.
It gooped with them.
Gross.
So it's
And
like,
I threw stuff into the party inventory. You find a bunch of coins on the different sailors, pirates. On Russo, you find a bag of gems and his sword.
Mystic, have you noticed? Are you back yet? I was just going to tell him that the reason there's 524 rations on the airship thing.
Can we figure out if any of this is magical off the top of our head?
Do any of you have detect magic?
Yes.
I do.
Then
I'll cast detect magic.
Then the sword is magical. The cutlass.
But not the gems.
Not the gems, no, sorry.
The whole bag of iron stones.
They're just milky blue gems.
Is the ship magical?
The dead meat is not magical, no.
The fire on board is magical.
No, it's not. And it's out by now.
Yeah. I don't know, like,
Nobody picked up quick identify in this group, right?
No.
Gotcha. It'll take 10 minutes, so maybe when Galgrim takes off, and now that we know the boat's empty and clear. I don't know
So
how long it'll take.
what's
to
the
go
plan with the airship?
The plan is to send Galgrim out to let them know to come down. And then
It'll take about 30 seconds for Galgrim to fly up there and give him the instructions.
how long will it take them to come down?
Figure safely about the same.
Yeah,
So we
it'll
got
be
10 minutes.
We got 10 minutes. 8 minutes of overlap. Were we opening a crate first to see what's in it before we hand it off to the crew to bring it all up?
I still don't know why we're trying to put it on the airship if we're also taking this ship.
Are we taking the ship?
Yeah.
I was saying have some crew that are not currently on duty on the airship come down to take care of this ship, and we can take both boats back to the shore eventually.
Okay. I
Because
still thought we were getting rid of it.
we may have people that we need to transport on this ship back to shore if we escape it.
I figured if it was anyone of importance, it'd go on the airship. But yeah, if we're taking the ship, then yeah, but we should probably still open up a crate.
I
That's
agree
fine.
with you. Anyone important will probably be on the airship with us, but who knows how many slaves we're going to be freeing and taking with us.
I don't know about
Maybe
freeing. Taking with you, yes.
Let's
Come be
like
liberated.
we're gonna open up some crates then.
Alright. The crates are all various trade goods. Nothing of any particular great value individually, but you could probably sell them for some cash.
It's money in other form.
For the kingdom.
I believe you mean for Kruga.
Yeah, because I figure we get a crew on this ship and then just have them leave. because it's going to be a lot harder for whatever is down there to take out an airship as opposed to a regular ship if
Yep.
there's angry things happening. So
Well, back up out of reach would be nice. At least we'll signal you when we want you to come down or something. You know.
Does anybody have any idea what these things were? Kruger, you were on the ship. Most people don't melt into whatever those things were, and they're not ringing any bells for me.
Can I roll a nature check?
I'm gonna
can we all roll something?
maybe see if we could identify these things before we send some freaking.
That would be occultism.
Can I not roll nature?
I got it in
You
space.
can, if you really want to.
It's my magic skill.
They're not magic creatures, so well, they
DC
are, I
would be a
guess.
lot higher. But sometimes
I'm
that
good.
bonus is more than.
Well, my occultism bonus is 2 and my nature bonus is 21. So
Well, the DCs should be higher. Know that.
well, sometimes like this is why I used gospel.
You should have rolled a cult.
actually, if I'd rolled a nat 20 on a cult, I still would have had a lower roll.
So, any hero points?
Yes, I'll hero point that.
I'm
Maybe
saving
roll
mine
out.
because I'm figuring there's going to be more.
Did we buy
coming.
an extra hero point at the beginning of the day or no?
We all started with 2, yes. I did the recap, so I got a 3rd. I still got 2 left. There you go.
Nature.
Alrighty. Who did not roll? Raz.
I already tried. I
Yep.
mean, I could try
And
again, but
Zakara.
the DC would be higher.
Yeah. Alright, because you guys tried earlier.
Yeah.
Alright. Kruger. You don't know what the fuck these are. People who enslaved you, who cares? Kick them, spit on them.
They always looked human to me.
They did.
Mm-hmm. Humans don't do that when you kill
No.
them.
Let's see. 25.
I'd like to point out I also have the medical skill thing tied to my nature.
Okay.
In case that's relevant.
Glizzik. You
Yes,
have you've never heard of nothing like this. Nothing fits this description. You've never heard of anything like that. It's very weird.
Agreed.
You consider yourself a pretty good master of occultism, but you never heard of anything.
Yeah.
Valis. One moment. You sometimes wonder where you pick up these little tidbits of information, but you just seem to gather information in all your studies of questionable material that a lot of people don't read. You love that occult, necromantic bullshit that most people, kind of gloss over. You've heard of something like this. They're called faceless stalkers. They can assume pretty much any form, human size or whatever. They have innate ability to speak in tongues. They can speak any language as well. They're mostly used as assassins. But they are rare. You've only read a couple things where people, like one thing where they knew it was this thing, other ones where they thought it might have been these creatures. And then Galgrim. You don't know where you picked this up. Maybe Bernie told you. But kind of the same thing as what Valis knows. But these things are called, their native name, I'll put it in the chat because I can't pronounce it, are Yugothals, is what they're known in their native tongue. They are like aberrations. They're ancient creatures. They come from the water, believed to live in the water, underwater. They speak Aquian or Aquian as well. And you think they're tied to a race of creatures called Algolthu. I'm putting it in chat. An ancient race of creatures that at some point in the far, distant history controlled most of the world. There's actually 2 L's there. Without the Y. That's really all you know, though. I mean, they haven't been seen. They're like with Valis. They are super rare. No one really sees them, but probably because they see them, but they don't know what they are. Why did you copy me, Glizik?
I was trying to copy and paste, but it just started going with it, so I went with it.
Yeah. So that is what you guys kind of learn. Then you got the gems in your inventory, you got the cutlass, and you picked up some cash. Now, how many crew are you transferring to the dead meat? Dead meat requires 1 pilot and 8 crew members per shift.
Just 1 shift of crew, I would think. Whoever's next up.
Because it's what, 6 for our ship?
It's pilot plus 5 crew for you guys.
Yeah. So basically, we move a crew over, then like we only have enough to man 1 crew.
Basically, yeah.
Which is fine. We can have
without us
Okay.
being here. When we're here, we can actually give Preston to service if we have to.
Okay, you transfer a pilot and 8 crew members to the ship. They are ready to head off whenever you want them to. It takes them 10 or 15 minutes to get the ship ready. And
do we not want to leave the ship here with our ship?
I mean, there were rumors of a kraken, so if that's indeed the case, we may not want to have a ship just floating here.
All right, send them back west then to the town.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Is there any sort of like logistical shit behind like switching hands on a ship, like when you go into port and all that fun stuff, Zargan?
You really don't know.
No guild lore to help me here?
You can roll.
I'm a hero point that.
Hero points are burning out.
I just want to set them up best I can, if it's even possible, to basically, if they roll into port before we get there, to help them out, that they've got all their boxes checked as if this thing was just basically sold or handed off.
Well, that's not. I mean, if this is a known pirate ship, depends. They will have a lot less trouble if it's known as a merchant ship.
Well, I know they have. Apparently, the town we just came from doesn't have quarrels with that sort. So if they can just go in there and just wait for us to show up, that'd be great too.
Yep.
Sorry, before they leave with the ship, if we're going to send them out, I'm going to use my chalk on the side of the boat where the name is and switch it from the dead meat to the bread mead.
That's not going to work, but you can definitely do it.
It will, because if it's D, you can turn it into a capital R for bread.
I understand, but as soon as any water gets on it, your chalk's coming right off.
Yeah, we're good. It's nice and high up, well above the water line. If you guys have paint, I'd be welcome to use that, but at least it won't be the right name. It's a legitimate salvage.
Okay.
Ross and naughty,
Yep, I know.
but spelled naughty.
All right, you guys sending the dead meat on its way. I'm sorry, the bread meat on its way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What are you guys doing? Staying on the ship? Are you guys transferring to the airship? You hopping in the water? What are you doing?
Thought the thing was down below us and we had to go rescue them.
You are correct, friend dwarf.
So we need to go do that.
Okay.
Question for you. Can you turn into a blue whale and we all just go in your mouth and have air to breathe on the way down?
No.
In that case, I must use my water breathing spell on us. Who needs to be targets for that?
How many people can you do?
I believe it's 5 for an entire day. Oh, it got real dark, Zarkin.
I know. I'm
Someone told
closing
me
the
this was
map.
gonna happen.
I'm closing the map.
I can
Mom
also
said
do.
it would
I
come.
can also do 5 for the entire, or 10 up to 10. I have 2 casts of that spell.
I just have 1, but it's a 4th level, so it's until next time we do preparations.
Mine are also 4th level.
Oh. So I would say let's use one of yours and one of mine to start with, so we can get everybody in the group that we have up here. And then when we need to leave, we'll probably need your second casting to put it on whoever's going to go with us.
Yep.
I think we've got
And-
7 right now because Maeve doesn't need to breathe, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Maeve and Vanguard don't need to breathe, he said.
So it gives
Correct.
us
Vanguard's still on
7.
the airship.
And we're going to leave Bernie up there or Zenith.
I'm probably gonna grab. Is the boat staying here or going back?
I mean,
The
it's gonna
wood boat?
stay. The airship's probably gonna stay here in the area, waiting
Yeah,
for us
yeah.
to come back. So
I would assume whichever pet you're not taking stays on the airship.
Yeah, Zenith is just completely useless underwater because you get your move speed and swim speed, so he gets 10 feet. So,
So that
I'll probably fly back up and swap them.
so that gives us 8 if we include Bernie and the snake.
Cannonballs while the ship is still low.
So yeah, if each of you casts it once, that splits the resources, and then if the worst happens, and I don't know, you get dispelled or something, I have a couple of oxygen oozes in my pocket ready to go.
Or if we have extract.
That's not
Yeah.
oxygen.
Yeah, well, I figure if one person gets, emergency situation dispelled, then having to cast another spell, a 4th rank spell, just to cover them.
Anybody opposed to me having the ship drop down and drop me off so I don't have to jump?
No,
The
not
ship
at all.
already came
The ship-
down.
Yeah,
It was already pretty close.
Yeah, the airship's basically here on ground
Oh,
level. It'll probably
okay.
lift up a little higher when we leave, but
Okay.
When you
I'll,
did,
I'll
when
flip
you did,
pets then.
when you did your AFK, we actually sent you up with Zenith to tell them come down, and then we offloaded a crew to pilot it back safely to shore.
Okay.
neat.
So we're taking 1 minute to cast the water breathing stuff on everybody.
All right. Mark off your spells.
Snake, it's got a cast time, so yeah. Oxygen oozes in reserve for the worst.
Mine's not.
Oh, quick question, Zargan.
Yes.
Let's talk shop about poisons underwater. Do injury poisons still function?
They should, yeah.
Okay, because there's no definitive answer. So everyone that I'm seeing is basically just saying, ask your GM.
I do not see why they would not. Because it's an injury, it's not like an aerosol or like a powder.
There's some folks saying that
Just canned air, like
There's some folks that are saying like the poisons might wash off the blade as well, but others will come back and say who says the poison.
I'm not playing that game.
Yeah, that's why I said ask, verify with your GM.
Correct.
Just make sure. In my mind, they were always wax based anyway, just for ease of.
Because really, if you're gonna be that way, you can say, well, oh, I'm sorry, you went outside with it on your blade and it rained a little bit on you, so it's gone.
Yeah.
Or someone hits you with a splash of water. I mean, underwater is hard enough. I don't want. Now, 20 years ago, I would have not done. Would have not said that. I would have made everything a lot harder because But I just, no, we're not doing that.
Well, no, so first edition was kind of designed to be more brutal.
It was.
Fable, let's investigate this aerosol idea on things that have gills in the water.
Next question might be a little bit more to go off of here. Bombs underwater. Now, they don't deal, was it slashing or bludgeoning? But the idea of throwing a bomb also seems like it would be hindered underwater. And I don't know what the range increments for weapons that do work are. Is it like halved? But I don't. How would a bomb work underwater? I already know off the top of my head, fire and acid won't work. Those traits just don't function underwater. But let's say if I have a poison bomb. Normally the range increment for a bomb is 20 feet. So if it's halved, then great, it's practically melee. But that's fine. I just want to know if that's the case.
I opened the wrong one. Combat in water. All right. You are flat-footed unless you have a swim speed. Everyone gains resistance 5 to acid and fire. You take a -2 penalty to melee slashing or bludgeoning attacks that pass through water.
Knife hand, Kruger. Knife hand.
Range attacks that deal bludgeoning or slashing automatically miss. And piercing attacks have their range halved.
Yeah.
You cannot cast fire spells or use anything with a fire action underwater or a fire trait.
Right. So bombs are kind of a weird thing here because they don't do a type of damage just for hitting somebody with it. They do their type of damage, but
I would say ranges are halved, just for.
Okay. I mean that makes sense anyway. If throwing a bomb underwater, it's going to be harder anyway.
Yep.
It's not going to go very far.
So you have 10-foot increments underwater.
I'd still like to argue that dehydrate, even though it does fire trait on it, would work since it just destroys moisture. But it's not actually fire; it's just fire damage because of drying you out.
Well, fire damage is not a fire trait unless it's up in the traits.
It's in traits, but I'd still like to argue that if it's dehydrate, then it's getting rid of water. It would still work
via fire.
Yeah, it's fire, but not fire at the same time. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So, Galgrim, did you cast your spell?
Yes.
You got to click it.
There you go. Now you cast it. All right, and those last 24?
Till the next preparations for spells.
So less. So like 8, like maybe 10 hours for you guys.
Till morning.
Yep. All right, you guys hopping off the boat into the water?
Yeah.
Galgrim, go ahead and flop out your bird for Bernie.
Bernice.
And you guys will hop in the water.
Everyone is suddenly reminded that only like 2 of us can deal with the swimming.
I sidle up next to the bear and I'm like, "Hey, buddy, how you been? I missed you in the last fight."
I wanted to jump. Galgrim said no.
Well, I wouldn't have had you jump from 300 feet, but
I could survive.
You could, but it wouldn't
big
hurt.
bear.
It would hurt if you flat hit the water.
We call
Very
them a
impressive
belly.
splash.
We call them a belly flopper.
Very impressive splash.
All right, you guys all hop in the water, have your spells, and you start sinking. Because I don't think any of you have a swim speed, correct?
No, I
Nope.
just have quick swim.
We could, but it'll only last for a minute, so that's not worth it.
All right.
I just have athletics.
Do we need some light, or are we able to see down here?
You can see at the moment, but as you go deeper, you will probably not be able to. Depends on how deep you end up having to go. I mean, I know, but you don't.
Do we want to rope each other so we have a way to connect in case we get some people lost? I mean, otherwise we can cast light spell, but everybody else can see us too.
Grabbed by a shark. Has that ever happened before?
No, it was a
believe
dragon turtle.
it was either the Abyss or the Leviathan when it said light means lunch to undersea creatures.
Best you'll get is a rope.
Yep. He has several ropes.
So you're tying yourselves to each other?
I mean, if something snatches Kruger down here, at least we're going for the ride. Kruger's where he wants to be already, and the rest of us should be close enough to do something at that point. I mean, other than flail and...
Did you take any heads on the boat, Kruger, before we left? I.e. Russo or one of the things?
He didn't say he did.
Actually, I meant to say I did, but I didn't say it.
You always do. That's all I was wondering. Just if you need a place to put it inside a bag of holding or whatever we have.
I would have taken Russo's, but I didn't say it, so.
His body's still on the ship, so. Alright, so you guys you're tying yourselves together, correct?
Do those things have skulls?
Don't know.
They had heads. Head like appendages.
There's probably a way to preserve that to go over your mantle plate.
I'd have to put it in like a goldfish bowl, though.
You might. So roping together or not?
I think we should. I'm afraid that it's gonna backfire on us, but I think we should, just because some folks don't all have dark vision.
Two of you cannot see in the dark.
Plus the familiar and the bear too, right?
Correct.
Yep.
So the questions are roping yourselves together, and if that's a yes, how much space between you? And the second question is, are you doing any kind of light while you sink to the bottom of the sea?
Yes on the rope, and I was thinking maybe about 15 feet or 10. Which means we'd have to use multiple ropes, but I mean, that's easy.
That's fine. We have.
As long as you bring the soap on the rope.
I do have soap.
Now's your chance, Valis. Wash the goblin. It's already submerged.
Right? But anyway, I do not consent.
So how many feet between you?
I'm thinking 15 or 10, if anyone has any preferences. I'm aiming for 15. Remember, you got to cover that distance if you need to move, and swimming is pretty damn slow.
For some. Well, make a decision.
Leave it up to you guys. I'm fine either way.
I say 15.
15 going once. Going twice. Sold to the gnome for 1 kilo.
Aha!
Question 2, light or no light?
No.
I mean, no light for now, I would think.
Who can't see in the dark? Me, Valis.
You and Valis, Nether, and Bernie.
I will quick alchemy a dark vision elixir for myself and drink it.
Wow.
That's it. Look, I only got 3 spare reagent for the day. We jumped in about a whole day earlier than I was expecting. If it's between you and me, you've got magic. You can figure something out.
All right, go ahead and drink your potion, Raz.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
The rest of you, do you want light or not? I'm sure someone probably has the cantrip
I
prepared.
have it if anyone needs it, but right now to start with, we don't.
Yeah, because the last time we did that, a dragon turtle showed up.
Well, I'm going to tell you, you will need it because you start hopping in, you start sinking, and it starts getting darker and darker and darker.
That's on them. I can see.
Sylvie's just trying to show you this is what she made out of pipe cleaners. That's what these flowers are made of.
I mean, I think the plan
Nice.
is. I think the plan
Cool.
is we'll put lights up, but just not off the bat.
Either hit the ground or something happens to us first, some sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Panic light.
Well, like I said, you probably get about 200-300 feet down, and it's dark. It's pitch black, and you're still sinking.
What are we thinking about?
Whether you should cast light or not. You can cast light spells, or if you have a ever-burning torch, you could pull that out as well, since it's not actual fire.
If we cast light, can I cancel it whenever I want? It's a spell.
What's it say?
I think that's one you can't dismiss.
4th level light is the object sheds bright light in a 60-foot radius and dim for the next 60 feet.
Duration until the next time you do your daily prep. So no, you cannot dismiss it.
Okay, and can I cast stuff again and again and again?
You cast once, and then if you cast it again, the first one goes out.
Ah, okay.
Just
It's
put it
only
on
a
rock
cantrip.
or a coin. Put it in your pocket when you don't need it.
You could do that, and it'll greatly diminish the light, but none of you wear really a bunch of heavy clothing, so
Well, I got a top hat and winter clothes, but actually no, I switched out for my Reaper gear. That's right. So I'm goth, Glizik. I still have a hat. I'll cast out of my hat.
alright. It is now lit up. So Valis can see, Barony and Nathair can see now.
60 foot bright, then 60 foot more is dim. Okay.
Yep.
As we're sinking, I want to hand Nether a soothing tonic, and I will pass Nether off to Kruga.
A soothing tonic, you said?
Yep.
The fast heal one.
Yep.
I'm assuming that we're on the rope descending in our regular party order.
I'm assuming.
So I'm somewhere in the middle for the light source.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Alright. 400 feet. 500 feet. You do see fish and stuff swimming around you. A few fish and stuff come up to you guys, like into the light, kind of see what it is, but most of them leave. Well, they all leave, but some get closer than others. 600 feet. About there, you start seeing a few specks of light below you. 700 feet. The lights below you get a little brighter. 800 feet, more. 900 feet. Lights below you are fairly bright, and you see something odd. So I will bring this up now. Actually, I probably need to bring tokens on. Just putting PCs on the map at the moment. Can you see the map?
I see a black grid with us. Now we see it.
Yep. You're about 100 feet up from the bottom, still sinking, and you're about eye level with that statue.
God damn.
We have enough light that we can function. I will turn it off. You know, put the hat like into the bag of holding.
Okay. And you guys sink down and land on that like little circle area. What are you doing?
We don't see any people around us.
Nope.
Is there like a walkway in between this monster thing's legs or something?
Yes, there is. So basically, you guys see like the little plants that are lit up, correct? And then the creature's eyes. So not the creature's, but the statue's eyes. Okay. Just want to make sure you're seeing what I wanted you to see.
See the whole map. Am I supposed to be able to see all that?
You have dark vision.
You have dark vision, yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
But yeah, a bunch of the plants, not bunch, but some of the plants give off some light, and then the statue's eyes are glowing. What are you doing?
Well, walking into Cthulhu's crotch, evidently.
Yeah.
Just like I've always wanted.
Like
See
Doom
Papa's
Comics
grotto.
Papa's grotto.
See Papa grotto.
Wasn't this place called the Sea Brothers Grotto? Oh.
Oh,
It is called that.
Since we're like basically at the bottom, Kruger's gonna untie himself as he walks forward.
We'll reappropriate the ropes as we untie.
Okay.
The ropes were just kind of there to keep us like together, and
yeah, in case
now we can kind of see it'll help.
Kruger gets fish baited and taken by something big ass. I don't know, like a lantern fish, angler fish.
Are the tentacles
by
on
a
the
tang.
Cthulhu trademark pending moving?
As you look at it, they do seem to be moving.
And the eyes are glowing, huh?
Yep. And
I'd
make
love
it,
some goblin heads
and
go first.
you can make a sanity check now.
I'm a necromancer. I'm already insane.
I didn't say you, just a goblin.
Not the right kind of insane.
Yeah, I saw this map when I was looking for one. And I go, oh, this is just too awesome to pass up.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's cool.
All right, you guys start walking forward, heading under its legs. You can, see like an arch underneath where the legs are carved in the stone, and you see blackness kind of behind it. Looks like a big hole on the sea floor for those who can see, who have dark vision.
Like, as far as we can see, and then it just like ends.
You can't really see into the hole. The hole's on the floor, and you're coming in from the top there, so you can't really see in it.
Hole goes down or up?
Down.
Down.
Can we talk or with the water breathing spell, or are we just?
You can talk as long as you're fairly close to each other.
Glizik would like to know, Valis, when you scried where we're going, did you see any of this?
Did I see Cthulhu's open vagina?
You did not.
Chloe.
Was it because it was too dark? Then maybe.
Fuck
True. No, because he doesn't have dark vision, so maybe he went through this area but just didn't see it. You know what I mean? If it wasn't lit at that time.
Yeah, so you guys are walking up like under the statue now through the archway, and then beyond it is the hole in the floor. Everyone, roll me perception.
We climb into the Cthulhu's hole. I feel like Will Wheaton. I climb up the demon's butthole.
Almost a 1, but I'll settle on what I expected.
The Cthulhu statue keisters the party.
Nice.
Enlarge, enlarge, enlarge.
Have it.
I have it memorized. We huge.
All right.
I'm happy
one
with
of
my first
you,
break.
one of you got a good dice roll. I don't think anyone's either gonna spend a hero point here
I can't.
or have any to spend. So several of you are out.
I used mine to kill Russo.
As you guys are walking up, like going under, Glizzik, you're kind of looking up, swearing those tentacles are like wave moving and looking, waving at you. And you notice the eyes that are glowing. Those look like fucking gems.
Boy, if Bladed was here, he'd already be gone.
I thought about it as the first thing when we were first coming down here. I'm like, someone's going up there to get those gems, right? They look like gems or they're glowing.
Both. The source of
Maybe
the
on the
glow looks like golf ball sized gems or so.
It's a big damn golf balls. 5 feet. Um, I make a note of it and I will mention it to Zakara on the way out. We should take those eyes with us if we can get them out.
You guys will forget. I know it. Excellent.
Oh, we probably will.
Let's not defile the Cthulhu statue.
But I'd rather defile it on the way out rather than like take the gems and set off an alarm. We can do that when we're fleeing with prisoners in tow. I mean,
Because you'll have a lot of time then.
Yeah, exactly. But if we're gonna have stuff coming after us, let's raise the alarm at that point.
Just so you know, I'm guessing it probably took you guys 15, 20 minutes to sink down to this level. Like I said, you're about 1,000 feet or more below the surface. So I'm just guessing on the time.
So Zakara, you already used your Quicksilver earlier in your collar, so I'm gonna give you mine. So
Well, can't you? You said you could make them indefinitely, right?
I can make them as quick alchemy, which means you'd have to use
Oh.
it for the start of my next turn. So in case something happens, I figured we'd just give you this other one. That way you can decide whether or not you want to use that or go for a free one.
Hey, Zargan.
Yes.
Point of order. I still have an expeditious retreat potion from before when we did the museum heist.
Yes.
It says plus 40-foot status to all your speeds. That includes swimming, correct?
If you had a swimming speed.
All your speeds, I mean, like even
It
if
does
you're
not give
underwater.
you. It does not give you a 40-foot move swim speed. But if you have a swim speed, it would add with that.
Which I can with my wand of elemental gift or whatever.
Correct. As long as it's not the same type of bonus, yes.
Okay.
So yes, it would stack. Same as the, just like the one that Galgrim has for his movement.
And if we do the rope when we're going up, we can have one person at the front pulling the rest of the people along at the same speed?
No.
Because that would work.
It's not like flying.
Hold the rope.
Swimming up, it's not like flying, so you don't half your speed. But if you're pulling stuff, people still weigh stuff in water.
True, but we're also kind of buoyant a little bit too.
Correct.
So, I mean, like if Mystic is great white sharking it and I'm doing that at the same time, we'd go pretty quick.
Possibly.
Okay. I'm just starting to plan our escape already. Because Glizzik.
So yeah, let's plug this into your collar, Zakara. If I need one for myself, I can make and drink it in the same amount of actions it take me to draw this one anyway.
Thank you. We'll put it in the collar. Do I have to do something on my sheet?
I can.
Yeah, it just takes an interact action.
If you go to your inventory on your collar and put a 1 instead of a 0 on it, it should refill it.
Kruger, you used your Dracart on your collar earlier, right?
Correct.
Then I'll give you the second one, and we'll do the same for your collar.
I think is my Dracart still not going because it lasts for an hour, It was like 20 minutes of. I'm not saying I shouldn't have one
It
prepared.
does not
I'm
last for an hour because it's halved.
Well,
It's
yeah,
half.
a half hour, but still like 5 minutes doing like shenanigans and like searching the ship, and you said like
You
15
guys
minutes
spent
to
a
come down
lot.
or whatever.
You guys spent a lot more than 5 minutes on the ship
It was 5 minutes
to search it.
to search it.
Then you brought. Then you spent. Then you guys brought the airship down and played
Which
cruise
was like another
change.
10 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's say like 15, and then like another 15 he said for us to fall, maybe even 20.
Correct.
Fine, I'll just give you the second one. It's no big deal.
I marked it on my side so you loaded into his collar, into his slave collar.
At least it's fancy.
Spanish collar.
That too.
I don't see it. What is it under?
And your
Oh,
inventory.
found it. It's under armor.
Armor. Yep. I'm trying to group stuff as kind of what they are. It should have a 0 on the left of it, right?
It actually has a 1.
I'm
Did
looking
you
to
not?
make one of the.
Oh, I
looking to
might
make one
have
of these-
redid it since last time. Yeah. Well, then you're good.
I'm looking to make one of these for everyone eventually. But
I think I know how to load potions into it from your inventory, but I haven't had a chance to actually try it.
though Galgum will likely be the last one to get one since it
Yeah.
allows you to pop it at initiative, which might interfere with his shapeshifting.
Well, I won't if he switches then as an initiative. Then maybe once a shapeshift, they'll have a battle.
They'll duke it out.
Yep. All right. So you guys walk under the crotch of Cthulhu, and you come behind it. There's a large hole going down into darkness. There are no lights here.
Minus the one we brought.
Nope, that one got put away.
My hat's in my knapsack. So when it gets dark, I can bring it out again if we need it, but old hands follow the leader if we need to.
You guys hopping in, going down the hole? Plucky, go down the hole.
Oh, all way.
Is that a yes?
You know, they say any hole's a goal.
Some people say that, but not everyone.
2 holes and a heartbeat. Heartbeat optional. Come on, let's go.
Beggars can't be choosers. Second.
Let's get going.
All right.
Pitter patter. It's a great day to make hay. Come on, Kruger.
Remove the tokens. Close the map. Open up new
All
map.
got eaten by Crutch Thulu.
Put people on new map. Hold on. Vanguard came with, correct?
No,
Okay.
it's probably far too heavy to get them to come up.
Down is easy. Up, not so much.
Yeah.
Could have put him on the first person on the rope. It would have come down a lot faster.
Use the restroom.
Yep.
Gross. We're all gonna be swimming in that.
Alrighty.
Wow. Get rid of old
More
map.
blackness.
New map.
You should be able to see, right? It'll take a moment.
Yes.
Let me do this. There it goes. All right, you guys go through like kind of like a J bend in like a tunnel, like in your sink. Because it keeps IMing me, damn it.
I'm just sending you what we're seeing, so you know it's right.
That's
so you're not
fine.
seeing too much.
Yep.
So we see kind of little lights, in the air.
Yep. You guys come up out of the water, poke your head above out of the water, and there are some lights, and you see figures. Looks like a bunch of slaves and some kind of those humanoids escorting them. Looks like out of the water towards what looks like maybe a tunnel or a cave in the northeast corner. I think this might be a good place to stop.
Oh, roll stealth though.
We can just, you guys can take your little snapshots or whatever here. So it was Cthulhu's toilet. Close. So you guys see a bunch of fishmen. And what? 2, 4, 6, 8. Looks like 10 slaves. And about half a dozen fishmen.
Any of them trolley looking? The slaves?
No, they look to be all human. Dripping wet. Looks like they just marched out of the water. Ignore like the pentagrams and stuff on the floor in here. They're not really there. If you guys wish, you can just go ahead and roll initiative right now, and then we'll have an order for when we start.
What? They don't want
Do
to
we
talk
know
with
they're
us?
hostile?
I didn't say we're going into combat. I said roll initiative so we have an order of which to do things.
Can I use Gossip Lore as my initiative?
You
So
may
try
not.
to stealth.
Aw.
Can I use stealth?
You may.
I will still use perception.
Just trying to see if I could finally use one of the 2 hero points. So that's halfway decent roll at 15.
Use it anyway.
Galgrim, you roll initiative.
I think he went AFK a little while ago.
Seven all
said-
danger frap.
Went
Oh, he
AFK
said
and Glizzik said Crotch Dulu.
Yeah, just before that. Before we went through the leg.
I thought he was back by now. Zakara and or Kruga, you popping your collars or not?
No.
Zakara?
As far as I know, it doesn't. There's nothing stopping you from taking it out of there either. It probably costs an interact action because that's what it takes to put it in. But
I feel like I want to use a galvanic chew for some reason.
Does it take one action to take it out?
that's what I would assume.
I think it takes more than that because it's not something you could easily. I think it takes like a minute to reload or unload. But you could spend an action to jab yourself with it.
No. Well, the collar can be filled with an alchemical mutagen as an interact action. So
Really, I thought it was more than that.
you're just literally plugging it in.
Oh,
I assume that it would be just as easy to remove, but it doesn't say specifically. So GM discretion, of course.
I mean, I don't want to say 2 actions to remove it because you're dumping a liquid into the collar and you have to drain it, take the collar off, and probably take it out. It's not like you just press the button and come right back out.
Well, I don't even think it's loaded into the collar like that.
I think you just load the whole vial.
Because it's like a fast injection.
Yeah.
It's something that
It
gets,
doesn't
like,
matter.
pumped into you the moment you use it. You ever had like
Yeah.
one of those big ass syringes just pumped into you all at once? It does
No,
not
I'm
feel fun.
I'm not a drug user like you.
I'll be reminiscent of a penicillin shot.
I've never had
Or a
one.
shot.
Well, I might have had one, but I'm allergic to it. So
Yeah.
Zakara, you popping the collar for free or not?
Yeah, I will.
I'm doing more damage to the group than anything else
All
today.
right, Zakara, go ahead and apply it to yourself.
Everyone giving Glizzik and Valis all this shit about friendly fire, and I'm pretty sure I'm topping that meter by now.
That means I need to step it up.
I'll give you 22 points of damage and a buff. You give me top of the chart for friendly fire.
All right.
And it's an extra point of damage since the injection does a point.
That's supposed to be slaves, not selves. This keyboard is
Possibly.
old. Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Should the. Well, I can't damage myself, but. One more damage to me.
Just because I'll get temporary points. Sargon, that's why I'm asking
Yep.
for my gladiator stuff.
I gave it to you, Zakara. I need to add that in there so when it does that, it adds an extra one. But all right. So next session, most likely this coming Friday, we will pick up with initiative. All initiative's been rolled. We will pick up with Zakara going first because she's bullshit like that. Didn't she go? No, Glizzy went first last time.
Yeah.
That was like
Damn
the last time.
rude.
I don't like this where all the spellcasters go first. I don't like this.
What do you mean? All the spellcasters aren't going first. Crew's got a 22.
He's not a shaman.
Galgrim's going last. What are you complaining
That's because he hasn't
about?
rolled.
He's got 0 currently.
Yeah, there you go.
Alrighty, so take whatever snapshots or screenshots you want of the map so you can look at it. No, is she? No! I don't know.
Just being silly.
And there went Galgrim.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.